All right. Everyone ready? And we're live in 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another segment of Suburb Talks. I'm your host, Nick Grajeda. Joining me tonight, or actually, I'm your host, Finn. Joining me tonight, we have Princess Bubblegum. Hello. We have Jake the dog. He doesn't bark once. God damn. We have Marceline, the vampire queen.
Hello.
And we have one of my bestest friends, B Moore.
B-Mo.
Did you just moan into the mic? Anyways, guys, before we get started, Sage has a few words for you guys.
Oh yeah. Everybody can put your glasses up. Tonight we're toasting for Sage_37, RIP. New gram is out in the description, everybody. Please go follow me
Will
back.
be missed.
He was a great man.
I am completely convinced that Sage got scammed and he gave his password and username out to somebody and they hacked his account.
No, it's because of the lives.
You swear to God, it's because of the lives.
Dude, that night I went live 30
I
30
watched
times.
it every fucking time.
And they copyrighted me every single time.
No way would they do
So they cracked down on me for sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are you sad?
Yeah.
If they run back up, no, I'm not gonna be sad, but yeah, a little bit. I was more sad because of the memories. Memories on the account.
But you have all the photos, right? Don't you? You have all the
no,
photos?
I mean like memories, like messages. And
Oh,
like
you
from,
lose all your DMs, huh?
from like 9th grade and like all that.
Oh, that would suck.
I wouldn't want to look back at my 9th
No,
grade
dude, I
DMs.
love looking through them. I love looking at that shit. It was
Wait.
so funny.
How often do you look back at your old DMs?
When I'm really, really bored. So, like,
Really?
probably, like,
I love looking
all
at
of-
my
yeah.
DMs.
You go back and look at your old DMs too?
Yeah, like
It's funny.
my high school boyfriend, my junior high boyfriend.
You go back and look at them.
Yeah, because they're so fucking funny.
You never seen how you talk before, dude? I was so fucking weird, bro.
It's cringy. I can't go back. I think I tried once.
Mine are all like TBH rates with like the smirk, like emojis.
Yeah.
Like that.
And then like the random DMs that you get from like strangers, like I love those.
Nope.
Yeah.
I can't relate to
Strangers?
any of that.
Like guys that try to like slide into your DMs. You know?
All the time.
Do men slide in your guys' DMs? The men? The boys?
We just went
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Really?
I have someone in my DMs asking for my feet pics. So I know how you ladies feel when I ask you guys for feet pics now.
Do it. Make some money, Nick.
You don't got the best looking toes, I'll tell you that.
I don't have the best looking toes. They're kind of like fingers. They look like
Ew.
fingies.
Ew.
Hikey.
They're pretty fucking gross.
Get a pedicure.
I hikey want to get a pedicure.
There was a guy I dated who loved my feet. Like, loved my feet.
Like on some weird shit?
Like King Julian type shit.
Like,
Like,
Like
yeah.
really?
Do you have pretty feet?
I think my feet are average.
I'll put them on the
but-
table.
Not for free.
Not
But
for
he
free.
loved my feet.
Don't worry, guys. I'll pay her afterwards.
No, but the people watching aren't going to pay me, so.
Oh, that is true.
But please don't ask me for feet pics. I will not
you
send
just
them
wrote
to
yourself
you.
a death note by saying like.
Wait, haven't you
Bro,
sent feet pics?
You
from
did.
Yo!
Guys, let me tell you.
Dude, I'm sweating in this thing. I ain't about to
Guys,
cap. But anyways, keep
I
going.
got scammed for feet pics 3 times.
How do you get scammed for
3
feet pics?
times.
3 times.
Bruh, because they would show me like proof. But it's like Photoshop proof or something. I don't know.
What do you mean proof?
Of like money?
Of like them sending people money and shit. And like girls saying like, oh, thank you and stuff. But this last guy seems so legit because no, you guys, like he seems so legit and like this is so embarrassing. But you know what he had me do?
You put your face in it.
I think
She's like this.
I
me
did
something
me a
with
picture
shoes
you
on.
tweeted.
I did not put my face in it, but he had me like. This is so embarrassing. I cannot believe I'm telling the whole world this, but he had me oil my feet and record that shit.
What the fuck?
And not even
That's
that.
weird. Did you do it?
Yeah.
How much was he going to pay you?
Bruh, like,
Like $10.
no. One video, I think it was like 500.
Oh, I'm easily doing that shit.
No, but guys, he had me like moan and shit.
I ask again.
Oh my
I ask
goodness.
again.
It's Nick's burner account.
Did you do it?
Bro.
I
You
did it.
did. You did.
I did do it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So what? You sent it and then like he saved it and blocked you?
Dude, no, like, you know what he did?
What'd you do?
He was like telling me, "Oh, I sent it to you," and I'd be like, "Bro, I didn't get it." He was like, "But I did though."
You have to make them send you money. Like,
first.
do it down.
Yeah.
Like, do at least half the money first. Yeah.
Down payment on the toes.
Christine knows what's up. This ain't her first rodeo.
I have a credit card
But
for
the
mine.
reason why
Interest rates.
I didn't, I thought it was legit, was because like a few weeks before, I actually did get money. But for you know what this was though, it was like this guy who liked being talked down on. So all I had to do was like I didn't have to like rub my feet or
Like,
anything.
degrade him.
Degrade,
Dude, that's
like,
so
Okay,
fun.
not degrade, but like act like his queen.
What'd you say to him?
Like basically, he wanted me to act like his queen, and he was like the servant, and I had to like.
Did he give you like a script?
Yes, he told me. No, not a script, But he
Get
told
on your knees, peasant. What are you gonna say?
Hey, no, it goes like Maru, get on your knees. Me, yes. It's like a whole ass fucking written ass dialogue.
No, he just gave me examples of what I can say, and then he had me just like put up my feet on like a chair, and he was pretending that he was the chair. So like I had my feet on him.
Don't nod. Don't sit over there like, yep, I've had that one too.
I'm not gonna kink shame anybody, and that's like so fun. Like as a girl to like be in that power.
Damn.
You men.
You know what? I'm
Disappointed
not
me.
gonna lie, Christine. I did kind of enjoy it a little bit because like, bruh, I can't be mean to people. So like, this was like he was paying me to be mean to him. So I was like, this is the time I can be mean, you know?
I was like, you stupid freak.
And he did send me money. He sent me money before and after. So
Wait,
yeah.
was this the same guy asking for feet pics?
No, it was a different guy.
Did you get scammed 3 times by the same guy?
No. Hell
Okay. You seem like the
Like,
type of person to get
Mario,
scammed
I
3
can't
times by the
see you
same
like
guy.
being mean, like even like faking it.
I can't either.
Like you did, like freaking a hole. Like, you know what I
I'm not
mean?
gonna lie. I had to record that like 3 times. Like,
Really?
Yeah, because like, yeah.
Did you look back at it and be like, damn, this isn't sexy enough. I gotta do it again.
Or like, this isn't mean enough. Yes.
Could you give me a little like instance of what you said?
But then, you know, after I sent it to him, he was like, damn, that was really mean. I just wanted you to act like sort of like a boss and a queen. Like, I was calling him like fucking ugly and shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, because
Is that how you do it?
No.
okay, because
Unless they ask you to like call them ugly. I would never call a guy ugly.
know,
Like
it's
to be, or actually I have, but
yes, that was like my first rodeo of like doing that. So by degrading, I thought he wanted me to like say stuff like that. And I was telling him like, dude,
You fat fuck.
no, I was literally telling him like he has no friends and shit. Like, but
Wait.
You just making fun about that. And you got money.
no, yeah. But that's not what
That's so bad.
The thing
That's
is,
so bad.
that is not what he wanted. He wanted me to act like a boss, more like a boss instead of like making fun.
No friends.
I think that's what I would think. You know what I mean? I would never be like, you fucking ugly.
No friend you have,
No
bitch.
But he still sent me the money for that, and he was like,
Damn.
"But can you do it again and fix it?" And I fixed it, and he sent me money for that too. And I was like, "Shit, like, girls can really make money easily."
That's fucking crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Follow-up question. How much would you do you need like a napkin or anything? You good?
Yo,
No, yeah,
Yo,
I'm
it's
just
a little hot.
I'm just hot.
it's fucking
Wait, can we
hot
change
in
your
here.
shorts or
Woo!
something?
I can do the AC on, but the AC's in that room.
It's fine.
Oh wait, you know what? Guys,
Oh, yeah.
the fan.
Oh yes, please.
Follow-up question to Christine. How much would it take for you to send feet pics with your face in it, though? Does it cost more with your face?
Okay, honestly, like in the feet pic community, like, sorry, in the feet pic community, a lot.
Oh, because you're like an avid member, right?
I'm not an avid member.
You're an ally.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I looked into it because of the last guy. Not the last guy, but of a guy I dated because he was like so into it. I was like, what the fuck is like this whole feet thing? And I've always known like guys. I have this one friend who he's like, it doesn't matter like if this girl is like super hot or not. If she has nice feet, like that's it.
Really?
Really?
And I was like,
I've never heard of that before.
yeah, and
Remember
he
that-
was like white toenail polish. I was like, really? Like that is that important to you? And he was like, yeah. He was like, I could just look at her feet while we have sex. I don't need to look at her face. And I was like,
What?
damn.
Like,
Okay,
wait,
pause,
what? Pause.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, no, I don't know about that one.
That's a little extreme.
That's
yeah,
extreme.
I know. That's why I was like, holy shit. Like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah.
Was he kind of weird? Or was he like completely normal? What?
He's mostly normal.
Mostly?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't surprised to find out that he like was into feet,
Okay.
but I would say like 7 out of 10 times a guy is into feet.
What are
Or,
we
like,
talking about?
they're, like,
into?
interested.
But when
in
I
it.
hear like foot fetish type people, like they for the you hear the stories, you know what I mean? Like you're weirdos for the most
I
part.
don't really know,
Okay.
like what more
Like,
could you
people
do
getting
besides like
bodied,
sucking
that's
on
weird.
feet? Like what more could you do like besides that? Like what
Have
more?
you like a
One more.
foot job?
Oh nah.
Yeah, like this. Foot job or like guys like sucking on this. The guy like literally he had my foot in his mouth like while we were having sex, and he came and he bit down on my toes so hard I thought he was gonna fucking
yo.
bite it off.
Okay.
After
Well-
that I was like, dude, you gotta chill out. Like, I'm not about to like lose my toes to you.
Damn. Okay.
But in the
That's-
feet pic community, like having your face in it is like normal.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I feel like you wouldn't want to charge extra
Because
for it?
it's like, well, I think girls would charge extra for it, but it's like a guy wants to see what the feet are attached to.
How much would you take for feet pics? Like if a guy offered you the money, how much would you take?
Like with my face in them?
No face, just feet.
down payment.
Down payment.
It'd have to be like at least like $300.
Damn. Okay. What about with your face in it?
A lot of money.
How much we
Like
talking?
$1,000.
$1,000. Okay. What about you guys? If like someone asked you guys
If
for
it's
a feet
like a
pic-
complete random stranger, I'm not gonna just like $3 free. Oh my god.
$15.
$15.
I think I'm doing it. I think I'm doing it for like $50. If I'm being honest, I think I'm doing it for $50. But with my face in it,
I don't know.
with my face in it, and what if he asked you for a pose? Like you had to do like a.
Well, like
In the mirror.
guys that like feet stuff, if like
Go ahead.
if they're gonna ask you for something, they're gonna ask you for something specific. Like they're not gonna just ask for a picture of your feet because like they can just Google that shit.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm thinking like, why would you pay for like stuff like that if there's just like things on? That's why I really don't get OnlyFans right now because like there's porn
There's
on
porn.
the internet
Yeah.
for free. Like
But not like the woman of your dreams, though.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
feel like that's why people subscribe to
Yeah?
OnlyFans.
It's like the
'Cause,
woman of your dreams.
It's like girls like they've been following and like you know what I
yeah,
mean, shit like that.
and they just start like an OnlyFans. I'm like, yo,
true.
You never paid for an OnlyFans subscription? You never paid for like one time?
No.
I haven't even
Oh,
been on that
God.
website.
Me neither. Anyways, I didn't even. What's OnlyFans?
Would you guys be fine if like your girlfriend had an OnlyFans?
That's a good question.
That is a fantastic question.
Yeah.
That I think they should answer first.
Say, do you want to start it off?
Sage, I think you should start off. Why does she have an OnlyFans?
So okay, she just uses it to like make extra money on the side,
Does she have a job?
and she does have a job.
How much
but
money are we talking?
she's making like $10,000 a month.
Wow.
A lot of people can make
damn.
like that much money.
What's
a
she
month.
posting too?
Well, like you're her photographer, so like
Okay.
obviously everything she posts is like her decision, but the question is, would you let your girlfriend, or would you be fine with your girlfriend having an OnlyFans?
I'm thinking about it.
Someone just totally blew into the mic right now. Who was that?
Sorry.
Him.
Oh, okay. I was like, I totally just heard
Sage
that shit
stressing
ringing
right
in my
now.
ears.
I'm
Go
trying
ahead.
to think because like I'm thinking like how it would really affect me. I don't really know how it would, to be honest. Because my friends would be like, "Oh, you're like your girl's OnlyFans." Like
Right.
we see it, but like I don't really think I would even trip like that.
I don't think we necessarily clown on anyone for
Not
having
clown,
a
but
girl
like
for-
you know
with
your girlfriend's like
OnlyFans.
out there. Like, you know what I mean? Like kind of like that. But I don't think I would be like worrying about it too much.
I think if she was doing it, if she had like a job, and then she was also doing OnlyFans, I don't think I'd have a problem with it. It depends though on definitely what she's posting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if she wants me to like get in a video with her, I'm probably not gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, you know what? No, like I don't want like my image out there like that. But I don't think I have a problem with a girl posting like scandalous pictures on OnlyFans. I'm taking them, blah blah blah. Especially if like, was she doing that like before we got together, or like did she want to start doing it when we
That's a
when we
valid
are
question.
together?
How about both?
Okay. Does a girl with OnlyFans? I'll ask you. Does a girl with an OnlyFans account, would that be a deterrent from like dating her? How about that?
No.
Sage, I feel like you're lying.
If I saw like the little link tree in the bio, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna click on it, bro. Like I think I kind of want to talk to her
Yeah,
more. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Just because she got that. In the
I
bio.
don't think it would be a deterrent. I don't think it'd be a deterrent to like date her or to ask her out on a date. I don't think it is at all. But again, it depends on what she's posting. Because if she's posting like explicit content where like she's actually with someone else,
on nudes.
Oh,
and-
not even full on nudes, like videos
like
of her
scene-
like
yeah,
like
okay,
scenes
okay.
like of
Yeah,
her
yeah.
like, you know,
Getting. I'm not with that.
that's where I'm like, all right,
Chilling on that.
that's
Like,
different. Yeah, that's where I'm like, you know what? Probably not. I'm probably not gonna ask her out on a date.
But like if she was posting just like, you know what I mean, nudes on there, I'd be like, okay, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I have a problem.
I
with it
wouldn't.
either.
Honestly, I wouldn't trip.
Especially if she bringing in 10 grand. She bringing in 10 grand and she taking me
Spoil
out.
me, man. You know what
Is
I mean?
she paying for a couple of nice dinners
Yeah,
at Nobu?
Like,
She
yeah,
can,
you know,
like,
fuck
spoil
yeah,
you.
bro.
I got my 9 to 5.
Cause remember how before we were like,
She bought me a little Von Dutch purse. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
before like we were like, oh, we need a little cut. I say fuck that. That's messed up. That's their bread. You know what I mean? I think that's
Not
that's,
a cut, but like spoil me a little bit.
No, because before that, remember we talked about it like a long time ago. We were like, yo,
I do remember,
we need
yeah.
we were like, yo, we need a little cut. You said that too. You're like, yo, we need
Wait,
some
okay,
of the
hold
on.
some of the money off that.
Yes.
I think
No.
that's
Not-
bad. I think
Not
that's
some of the
bad.
money. Not some of the
No,
money. in the
we
sense,
did say that before though. We did say that.
I
No,
said cut. Like
no,
I
we
said.
didn't.
I said.
No,
I meant.
No, you
cut.
didn't. No, you didn't. Because we didn't. You didn't say that.
Will you let me speak?
No, because it's not
Will
true.
you let a man speak?
Speak.
I
Not
meant
true.
cut like. Go ahead, Devin. What do you want to say, Devin? Go ahead, Bimo.
Okay.
I hate Jake right now.
Don't hate him.
I'm gonna put him in his cage.
Don't do that either.
Talk down on him. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, go ahead. Go ahead.
$10.
You have no friends.
Oh, redo it.
Oh, that's so hot.
I'll send 20 more.
Wait, Maru
please.
doesn't even know what's happening right now.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
Go.
Okay. So, Christine's other question: what if, it's not prior to the relationship? You're dating them and then they start one.
Mm-hmm.
Would that change the?
It
perception
depends on
it?
why she wants to start it. I feel like that's what it is. Like,
What if she just
why-
wants some like extra bread?
If she just wants some extra bread, I'm not gonna knock someone for wanting to make money anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But and OnlyFans is legal, right? Like it's legal. Like
Hear you.
that's like you can do whatever you want. You can post whatever you want. I'm not gonna knock someone for that,
Yeah.
right? I do think though that it does have some repercussions. Like let's say my whole family finds out that she has an OnlyFans, that all her stuff is out there. You know,
Yeah.
my family is very like is older. They come from an older generation, so obviously they're gonna judge that,
Yeah,
and they're
for
definitely
sure.
gonna look at me differently. They're definitely gonna be like, oh, blah blah blah. You know, I definitely would probably feel like kind of weirded out if I bring her to like the family functions, of course, because they're all gonna be like very judgmental.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah.
But in my personal opinion, would I just individually would I really care? I don't think I would. I really don't. If it's extra bread, she wants to make extra bread, I don't think I really knock it.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I feel like no one's gonna do OnlyFans just to do OnlyFans. They're doing it to make bread. No one wants like the news out there for free. Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like if your girl gets an OnlyFans, the only reason is because she wants to make money.
But she better be spoiling me from time to time. If she's keeping all that money, and she's buying fucking red bottoms, and I still have them beat ass fucking Air Forces that you see over there like every single time, I'm gonna be a little pissed. I ain't even about to lie. I'm gonna be like, yo,
That's fair.
Where's my red bomb?
yeah, where my red bottoms at?
Bro, where are my Nikes?
where my new Nikes at? How do you guys feel about it?
Okay, honestly, I think it just depends on the content. Like, get your bread up, girl. You know what I mean? But
I think it really comes down to the content she's posting.
personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable like with my significant other posting like nudes or something like that. Like, I feel like that should be like
But when I mean what about like scandalous, like lingerie?
lingerie is like that's different.
Got you.
But if you're like fully exposed, like I feel like that should be like exclusive to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like I feel like in a relationship that should be exclusive to your significant other. I mean, unless they're comfortable with something else. But
Yeah.
like what I prefer is, I mean, lingerie is fine, but the the other shit should be to myself.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sage?
I would say I want to try to like get in with the new. You know what I mean? Because it kind of is a new thing. You know, I feel like
you're
now it's
hip.
Yeah, because remember before it was kind of like only like a handful of people, and then like Bella Thorne got an OnlyFans, and she made $1 million like what, a month or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And or no, the first day it dropped, she made $1 million, and then everyone was like, "Shit, I gotta hop on this wave." I see it.
I'm not like.
If sorry,
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah.
you done?
Kinda,
Okay.
yeah.
What I was gonna say like is if like OnlyFans for guys was the same as girls, I feel like I might hop on that shit in like some like speedos.
It could be.
No, but like guys are
No.
definitely not gonna make as much as girls, bro. Come on, you serious?
I would
You said Speedos she went.
Come on, yeah.
Okay, no, not Speedos though. You obviously gotta show your shit. But like, what I'm saying is,
You know what is so ugly? Dick pics.
okay, look, hear me out though.
I fucking hate getting dick pics, even from my boyfriend. Like, absolutely not. I don't want to see your dick.
And this is why we could never make an OnlyFans, bro.
I understand that. I understand. But what I'm saying is, if you have like a little following, you know what I mean? Who's not gonna want to see your dick?
But
A lot of people.
Okay, I feel like no, because I feel like the people, if you have,
But no, but they pay for it though.
Exactly. That.
Yeah, and they're gonna be disappointed.
Bruh, it don't. I feel like it don't. It don't matter how many followers I have. I'm not gonna make $1 million in a day.
Okay, obviously not, Nick.
I'm not gonna make 10 grand a month either. I don't.
Yeah, but
think.
you're not fucking Bella Thorne status either. Does that make sense? It would make sense. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna make a fucking company, a phone, and you're not gonna be the next fucking Steve Jobs. Obviously not. You don't have a fucking
You
phone.
don't know
like
that.
No, you're not.
No, you're gonna be Nick Grajeda.
Yeah. You're not.
You're
Okay,
still
unless
him.
your dick looks like Big Sean's dick, then like it doesn't need to be.
And
on
who's
the
saying
internet.
that my dick don't look like that? Who here saying
I
that?
100% believe it doesn't look like that.
Well, you would probably be 95% right, but there's still a 5% chance that it could possibly look like that. So,
Oh God.
That is insane, bro. Honestly, if you have that dick, you're insane, bro.
who really knows?
Like there
Kyle,
are
you know, you've seen my penis on multiple occasions. Anyways,
Oh my god.
go ahead.
there are some dicks that are pretty, but like
No, I agree with Christine.
What makes a
Owen Gray, Mr. Alphabet Soup. Ah.
Why are you making that face?
Wait.
well, he's a
He's a porn
he's a porn
star.
star.
Oh.
Why did you make that face? He said,
Owen Grant.
Oh my god! I watched a lot of his work. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't know his work.
Yeah, his dick is nice.
Wait, I don't get it, but I've never like been like, oh, that's like it's nice.
oh yeah, you're.
Well, yeah, because you're not looking at the guy.
Oh, you look okay.
Well, yeah, I look at the guy. I look at the guy and the girl.
What makes a good-looking schlong?
It's just
There's just
pretty.
it's like proportionate.
It's the same thing about vaginas, bro.
Yeah.
Same
What
thing.
if it's severely curved to the left?
A hook? You know, sometimes a hook feels good. It depends on the way it hooks, though.
Like severely, like 90 degrees to the.
severely? That's a crazy word, is it not?
Are you asking for a friend, Nick?
I am asking for a friend. Yes.
Sure. All dicks are not all dicks. Most dicks are beautiful.
Yes.
Cool. Even if
Yeah.
they're curved, like severely.
Yeah, I've been with curved dicks.
Nice.
Severely.
She said. I feel like you're missing that severely part, you know.
Well, I'm trying to think. Like, if I only had it like twice, and like one guy was just like average, like curve, and the other guy was like pretty severe. Like, we could only do like a couple positions because everything hurt.
Damn, like that.
tornado,
It's like
bro.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. Some like.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I
Okay,
generally
wait, that's
don't know.
facts. Because some penises that are shaped certain ways,
They hurt more.
they hurt. So I can't do doggy with people
Yeah.
that like it goes down when it's hard.
I can't. No, for me it's the opposite. Like when a guy's dick goes like this way, like curves back toward him.
Like a horn.
That's
Yeah.
when it hurts.
Dude, that hurts.
Really, for me, it's the opposite. It's when like, okay, I've only ever been with one guy that his dick, instead of like when it's hard, when it's like this, it's more like this, like it goes just straight when it's hard. So I
It
couldn't-
doesn't like go like the
dagger?
diagonal.
Yeah. So
A
when
dagger?
he was doing doggy, I think it would go in like super deep, and
Well,
that's
that's how,
why it
yeah.
hurt.
See, that's how I thought like all dicks kind of look, because I was like, that's how. I don't want to say it. Okay, that's how mine is, bro. Like, you know, I don't have any like. No, it's just
I'm playing.
it's just out there. Like I'm not like this. I'm not like that. I don't got no funny stuff with mine, so I think it's just.
My shit looks the other way.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back on topic.
Are
Yeah.
we putting all of this in?
No, let's get back on topic. No, let's get back on topic. Okay, did you answer my question about your girl having an OnlyFans? What's
he
your
did.
final
I say
verdict?
yes. I just want to be hip to the new. That
You wanna be hip to the new?
I want to be hip to the new because it's gonna be the new. You know what I mean? It's.
Oh, you're trendy.
It's gonna be more. Wait, Christine, what does the word nuanced mean? Nuanced?
It's like,
Because I want to use the word nuanced, but I don't know if it's in the right context.
how are you gonna use
I was
it?
gonna say, oh yeah, like OnlyFans is like nuanced now, but I don't know if
No,
that's.
that's not how you would
Got
use
it. Got it.
I don't know the definition, but that's not how you'd use it.
OnlyFans is more like is gonna become definitely more like common.
It's just the new, yeah.
That's what I think. Okay, I don't know how the fuck we got so far off topic. We're already 26 minutes in. Anyways,
penis?
I have a couple questions to start the night off for the ladies. Would you guys say anything to your mans if like you were posting on Instagram and he never once liked any of your photos?
Yeah.
You would say something to him?
Yeah.
That is weird.
What's weird?
They did
Because
that?
I know that, like, okay, it depends. If he's just a guy that doesn't use his Instagram and is like never on it, doesn't even like anybody else's pictures, then it's like, okay, cool. Like, that's fine. But if he's liking other bitches' pictures and not liking my pictures, that would be
Sus.
Sus?
Yeah, sus and a red flag and a point of fighting between the two of us.
She literally said everything I was thinking.
Now, follow-up question. What if he only liked his boys' pictures? Like you saw that he literally only likes his boys' pictures, like his friends' pictures, but he never likes yours and no other girl.
That's fine, I guess, because like with me, like if I'm gonna post a picture on my Instagram, my boyfriend has already seen it.
You're sending it to him, yeah.
Like I'm either sending it to him or I'm saying like, hey, like do I look cute here? And like he's already seen the picture. So I guess like as long as he's not liking other girls' pictures, it's not that big of a deal.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Same with you?
I still need to think about it a little bit.
I totally forgot about that aspect of relationship.
Liking? Like a
Like,
picture?
you know, showing them like your picture before.
Mhm.
I mean, it wouldn't be as bad, I feel like, as like compared to like him liking other girls' pictures. But it's like, dude, I'm your girlfriend. Like,
yeah, like hype me up.
yeah, like I want somebody that like hypes me up, likes my pictures, you know?
Would you care if he never commented on any of the pictures? What about that? Like he liked it, but he never commented.
I don't know. Like I think like if I have a boyfriend, I want him to like be proud that I'm his girlfriend and like want to show me off to other people.
Most stuff.
And so like if he is like trying to be like really private about, like I understand there's a difference between like keeping things more like private versus like absolutely not telling anybody. But like if you're my boyfriend, then I want all the other people in my life to know that like you love me and support me, even if it's something as trivial as like an Instagram comment.
Yeah. So actually to go off of that, so I saw a TikTok recently of this girl talking about how like people that post their significant other versus don't, and how it's sometimes it's not generally based on trying to hide you because they're trying to get at other girls, but she said it's because people have like two personalities. One is someone who wants to like show the world that they're in love with this girl, blah blah, like they want, like this is their world and everything, and another doesn't want to post them because kind of like, well, if we break up, you know, I'm gonna look like an idiot or something like that, or like, you know, that's why. How do you guys feel about that? Like,
I feel like that's dumb.
The second one is
the second one is dumb, where it's like I don't want to put them out to the world
It
because
means you're sketching out the relationship to start
It's
with.
just like, yeah, like you learn from a relationship, bro. You don't get into a relationship to be like, oh, what if he like break up and like he breaks my heart, or like he does me dirty? Like, oh well, if he does, then he does. If she does, then she does. But like, you shouldn't think of a relationship like that at all.
Yeah.
is the second like thought more like insecurity of like your image towards
Yeah.
others?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Damn, I never
Yeah.
thought like people thought that way.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
It got like
is that a
hella-
real thing? Like people commented.
Well,
like,
it got
yeah.
like it blew up. It got hella comments, and everyone was like, "Yeah, like that's how I am. Like I don't want to put my business out there because then, like when something does go wrong, I'm gonna look like an idiot. You know, I said to the world I love this person. And now
Yeah,
we're broken
but like
up.
You could do
shit
that.
goes wrong in your life like
Yeah,
all
all
the
the time.
time. And it's not, I don't think it's embarrassing to like go through a breakup. I mean, as long as like that breakup isn't public and you're not like fucking fighting over your Instagram, like that like
Yeah, that would be
Me in
weird.
high
yeah,
school.
that would be like that would be weird. But I think it's normal to like post your significant other.
Definitely
I do that.
is.
Like I've always done that. Like and in the beginning, I would say like in the first like couple months of us dating, I wouldn't like post his like
Yeah.
face in it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, like I don't know, like we're just starting off.
Exactly.
But if it's like getting more serious, then why wouldn't I post him?
Would you guys say you're the type of people to be like excited to post them? Like,
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
this is who the fuck like I'm with. Like
I'm
this
pushing
is,
that out.
You know, she's
I'm
beautiful,
pushing that
blah,
out
blah,
like it's
blah.
pee.
Facts.
I'm
dude.
pushing that out like it's
Nice.
pee.
I used to be that person, but then like now, like I already talked about this.
I remember
like,
you saying it, yeah, because I was gonna ask you
yeah,
too.
I just like, it's like if I do get a man's or whatever, like I'm gonna keep it like private, but I'm not a secret though, you know. So like you said, Christine, like
His face private, but put it out to the world that you're with somebody.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
How would you guys feel about that? How about that? Like you guys were dating a girl and she posted y'all, but never your face.
I wouldn't like that.
I would not like that.
Nah.
Really? Why?
Why?
I would think that she's a little bit embarrassed of me.
No.
Not embarrassed. I don't think embarrassed. But I want other people to know who I am. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be like a nobody at the end of the day. Like,
Oh yeah, she's dating somebody.
yeah, she's dating somebody.
It's
like,
not. She's not dating me.
he's like,
She's just
"Who?"
dating somebody.
He's like, it's somebody. Like, oh, okay. Like, all right.
But I feel like yeah.
Hold on. Let me hear you. Let me hear what you gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then
Okay.
again.
Yeah.
Go. I thought you had something to say.
No. Yeah.
I was gonna say like when girls do that, I feel like it's more like they want to keep it private, so like they don't have to worry about like other people's opinions or like other people trying to like snoop on it or anything. Cause like, you know,
Well,
sometimes-
doesn't the opinions come back to you being embarrassed?
No, not being embarrassed, but like it's more like I don't know. You just want to
It's just like you don't want to give other people a reason to like talk about you.
yeah, or like who you're with or anything like that, or like yeah, exactly
That sounds like embarrassed to me.
It doesn't sound like embarrassment. It just sounds like a little bit of the point of like you're like kind of
No, because like think about it.
think
Social
you.
media is like so
Nuanced.
Yeah, it's nuanced. Like, and,
Let's go.
And like, people only post things that like you want other people to see. Like strangers on the internet, whatever. Like anybody can see your Instagram post, but like if I'm dating somebody, like all my friends are gonna know about him. Yeah. So it's not
Why wouldn't your like account be kind of like private then? You know what I mean?
why wouldn't my account be private?
Yeah, like if you're saying like you don't want like your business out there, like anybody can view your Instagram. But if you just had it like as your people. Like
Well-
people that fuck with you and you just post them like
Well,
oh,
that's
he's my
like
boyfriend.
close friends story.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a different okay.
Like
Sure.
all my close friends, I post like absolute
They're gonna
bullshit.
know who your boyfriend is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But like everyone else that just like kind of follows me, like they don't need to know who I'm dating. And my mom always says, she's like, you're single till you're married. So she's like, once you get married, like that's when you're like actually with somebody for the rest of your life. And even then, like people can still get divorced. But like while you're dating, she's always like, just have fun and like
Yeah.
do whatever.
Too.
Yeah.
So then, come back to it. How do you guys feel about it now? Then, like after they explain their point about being posted but never your face.
I mean, I still feel the same way. That's just
Like
how I am.
I wouldn't mind if it was like those like low key like pictures where it's like it's us two but my face not showing. Like that's cool. Like
Maybe in the first couple of months I'm cool,
well
but
no
like
like I just like it like I don't. It's not that deep to me. But like at the same time I know like I would still like want my face shown like some point.
because I'm gonna be showing up to parties with you, and then they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is
this
that
guy?
guy?"
Like,
Yeah.
new guy, huh?
Yeah, like-
What?
Yeah.
What would you guys do if she like literally put an emoji sticker on
Nah,
your face?
I'm not rocking with that.
If it's the monkey, I'm down. If it's the monkey doing this, I'm down.
Okay, if
Yeah.
it's the
monkey.
I can choose my emoji. You know what I mean? I'm not. Yeah.
I mean this one.
Is that way worse than her just posting like the back, like maybe the back of your head or something
Well, if I
like
got
that?
like a cut, I'd be like, "Yo, get this out."
Yeah, no, of course. You know what I'm talking about, of course. But like, it says Sage on the back. Like, hey, yo, post this.
They don't know what I am. You know what I mean? I play the long game. I play the running game. Yeah.
But what if it was an emoji sticker? You'd be pissed. Would you bring it up to her?
Can I choose the emoji?
Yeah. Can I choose him? That's a big thing.
If she's like, babe, what emoji?
You don't even know she's posting it. She just posted it, but it's an
Not
emoji
rocking with
sticker.
that. No sir.
And it's the clown emoji. No, I'm just kidding. It's not the clown emoji.
I mean, I've seen some like cool pictures of couples doing that shit. Like it's cool, but like at some point, I want you to like show people who I am to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What, do you have like a point? Like when would that point come? Like let's say, would you say like it has to be like one word? What if you guys are official? What if you guys use the L word, and she's still like not posting your face?
Nah, not rocking with that.
Go for love.
Like would you bring it up to her?
What?
Would you bring it up to her? Like yo, like why the fuck are you not posting my face?
Yes, I just say don't post.
I wouldn't
me.
bring it up to her like that. I'd just be like,
that'd be
hey.
kinda
I mean, I wouldn't say, why the fuck aren't you showing my face?
I wouldn't say that, but I'd just be like,
No.
don't post me then. Like,
I think I'd say some shit like that. Like yo, if you're not gonna post my face, like just don't post.
like kind
me.
of a pity fight. I'd be like, yo, like don't do it. And she's like, oh, like why?
You don't need to be
I don't
petty
wanna do
about
that.
that.
I wouldn't be petty about. I'm
I
being
feel
petty.
like you guys are
I
taking
would
it
say
too
about it.
personal. It's more
I
like
am.
No, it is personal. It is very personal.
but it's not. It's more like to protect the relationship from like other people's.
So she don't trust me then.
no, not
No.
even not even about
So
that.
she
It's more
embarrassed of me then.
So she embarrassed of me.
Wait, Maru, no, I know what you're talking about. It's like, okay, let's say I'm dating this guy and he's like really hot, whatever. It's like I don't need other bitches like sliding into his DM to like try to get at him. And like no matter how much I trust my boyfriend, like it doesn't matter. Like I just don't want other girls to like think like
or like causing
issues, because some people are like that.
And it's also like the talking part, like when people like, I don't know, they're gonna be like, oh, did you see? Like, I don't know, I just don't want people talking about like my relationship. So like if I do want to post him, I'm not gonna post his face, because like then people are gonna be like, oh, do you know who this is? And it's just like, you know,
I can go off both those things. Do you want to? Do you have something to add?
I agree with that.
I see it.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of like.
What? Okay, you're saying you don't want people sliding his DMs.
Yeah.
Is that? I didn't even know that was like a thing. That's common. Like a girl posts a guy and then
that
he's
is
fine
common.
and girls will slide.
No.
Oh yes.
The thing I fucking hate the most is like when I post my boyfriend for the first time, he like starts texting me. He's like, Christine, who are all these people that are requesting to follow me?
You know,
Okay.
guys, that
I'm
is
like-
a thing.
And yeah, because I'm like it's people that I don't even talk to anymore. People that aren't friends with me anymore that are like requesting to follow him.
They just had like no reason being in your business.
Exactly.
But see, the thing is I ain't talking about no tag. I'm talking about my face. You don't need to tag me in it.
Well, like, okay, girls are gonna find your
How the
Instagram.
fuck you gonna find out my name? You girls scare me sometimes.
Dude, girls are like
Girls
fucking
be-
FBI agents.
I'll be
Like,
commenting on this stuff. That's how they're gonna find
Step
me.
on
But
me.
oh my god.
Say that I got no friends.
Oh my
You
god.
call me ugly. Yeah.
Degrade me.
But is it just more like does that just piss you off?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So it's more so your kind of like thing, like with yourself.
Because
Okay.
it's like, who the fuck are you to like request to follow this guy I'm dating when I haven't talked to you in like 6 years?
that is weird.
You know,
Yeah,
like
okay.
it's
I agree.
weird.
I understand
like,
that point. I
It's so
understand.
weird.
Did you have more like? But you said something else besides that. Like, did you say something else besides like the tagging part where people want to follow him, something like that? Oh, you said you don't want people in your business or talking about you guys.
Or like just knowing who I'm dating. I just don't want people knowing who I'm dating. I don't know why.
No,
I'm
yeah.
still trying to think about why I don't want
there's
people
some
knowing.
reason here.
You think if you were to have a relationship right now, you don't think so?
Well, like the people closest in Maru's life will know who she's dating, and that's all that matters.
That's what I'm saying. Like like private, but not like secret. So like obviously my close friends will know and stuff. It's just like I don't want like people that don't have any business knowing who I'm dating like to know, type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I understand
Yes.
that.
Follow-up question. I actually got this like as a question. I didn't think it was real, but it sounds like it's real. Someone asked, what's the difference between a secret relationship versus a private relationship? I didn't even know those two things were
I have
different.
no
Well, that's just like what we talked about.
Literally just what we talked about. Yes.
Secret is like you don't want anyone to know.
No. Secret is like all your close friends will know, like people that you want like to know that you're dating this person will know that you're dating them. And the people that don't really know you very well, like maybe just follow you on Instagram, will see that you were in a relationship with somebody, but they won't know like who that person is, if that makes sense. But like a secret relationship is like nobody knowing that you're in a relationship.
Yes. What she said, like you don't want like secrets, like you don't want anybody to know. Kind of like honestly like a sneaky link, like you don't except I don't know. I've never heard of like a secret relationship, like you're dating boyfriend, girlfriend, and you don't want anybody to know. I think that's a little weird.
That sounds like you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Or you're cheating.
Yeah.
Or you're
cheating.
Yeah.
When it comes to a secret relationship, I feel like it's either cheating or you're just, my opinion, a super insecure person where like you're scared you're gonna lose the person like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or you're embarrassed to
Yeah.
be seen with them.
Yeah.
But can you imagine getting hit with that by someone you like let's just keep this secret. Like I like you a
Oh
lot, but
hell
let's
no!
just keep
I'm
this secret.
dipping. That's a red fucking flag.
But
No, thank
exclusive,
you.
like that's cool. It's your own piece between you two. You know what I mean? Nobody gets involved.
Okay, that makes sense. That answered basically my questions. I mean, I think we agreed. The guys agreed that like we would feel some type of way if like she was posting us for a while, and it was like no phase for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Most
I
definitely.
think I would it just in like,
Yeah.
personally I would just feel like she's embarrassed.
What?
Of me.
So even like if she like posts you, like she's like hugging you from the back, and then you're just like turning away, like you know those cute.
No,
private
that's
pictures?
fine. But I'm saying after a while though, and she's still not posting me. That's the thing.
I've seen pictures like that's cute shit with relationships.
It's cute. No,
But-
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I fuck with
it.
it. But
for sure.
like, if that's like, if I never get that fucking post with me,
Or she does, and it's like the fucking emoji.
Monkey's cool.
Even as little as it sounds, it's pretty big.
Yeah, for
Really?
sure, dude. For
But
fucking sure.
she's still like posting you though, but just not your.
Honestly,
Ah.
it wouldn't really matter to me. If my face is never gonna be out there, then
She's
I'm
not
just,
really posting.
She's not me.
She's posting.
Yeah.
That, she's posting that she's in a relationship. She's not posting that she's in a relationship with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Anyone else got anything else to add?
No.
Christine, you brewing?
I'm good. Yeah.
You good? Okay. Next question. These guys told me that we actually talked about it, but I don't think I talked about it with any of the ladies. So a major topic that a lot of people talk about are sharing locations with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Do you guys think that you should or you'd want your significant other or your partner to share the location with you? Should or want?
That's
Like you're
a-
dating.
Tricky question.
You guys are officially dating.
Okay. I've been in like a relationship where I didn't share my location with that person, and I've been in a relationship where I have shared my location with like my like boyfriend at the time.
Can we get the reasonings behind the location? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like why is that a thing?
Yeah, get the bangs. Get the bangs. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the first guy or the guy that I didn't share my location with, he was the one that I talked about last week. Guy number 3, the one that cheated on me, like a month.
But didn't
into
get the
us.
location?
Yeah, we never shared our location with each other.
Okay.
And when I think about it, I kind of like that we didn't because I was able to like trust him more, I think. Or like after we like talked about him cheating on me and like we discussed like our relationship moving forward, I was like, I'm going to give you a second chance, and like it's up to you now to like not let me down.
And this was after he cheated on you too. You still didn't want his location.
Yeah, we never like even it like never came up in conversation between the two of us, and I was like, I'm gonna trust you, and I hope that you can trust me, and like me putting my trust in you is like really big because I don't trust a lot of people very easily. And so throughout the entire relationship, which was like 9 months, we just didn't share locations, and I was comfortable with that, and I think that's good.
That is good.
You said you liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. And like my most recent relationship, we shared our locations from like the very beginning. And like one of the reasons that we shared it was because he was like, I just want to know that like you're okay or whatever if you're not answering my texts. Like I want to know, yeah, like I want to know like if you're at work and like you're busy or like what you're up to.
That's usually why people want, or that's why they say they want a location.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. This guy was just he was a little bit
Possessive?
yeah. And so like that probably was one of the reasons, but I think like if you're sharing the location to just like kind of check in with them about like, you know, if they're at school, if they're at work, like let's say they text you like, oh hey, I'm on the way, I'll be there in 20 minutes, and like 20 minutes pass and they're not there yet, like that's a good time to like have somebody's location. But other than that, like I don't know, in my experience, guys that want location are usually kind of crazy. Sorry, that was so long.
No, it wasn't. I think we all. No, that's perfect. You explained it. I have something to say, but I want you guys to go first.
Or Maru go first, cause
Maria,
Oh.
here. Do you want to play with this, by the way?
Bro,
It has beads.
Dude, honestly, Christy, you said everything. Like literally everything you said, I agree with.
But in your personal opinion, if you got in a relationship, would you want or you think you should share the location?
that's hard.
That is hard.
Just come on. Does it depend on the guy?
I think so, yeah.
Cause intent. Okay, yeah.
I
Valid.
I'm gonna agree with that one.
Are you saying that it depends on if the guy is trustworthy? Oh, I just totally slurred that. Trustworthy versus not trustworthy?
He's drunk.
Drunk.
Is that what it is?
That's a factor, but I think mainly I would want the location just to see where he's at. So like, also safety, that, and also it's just like I would want to know where he's at. You know?
I think it's also like how secure you feel in the relationship.
Exactly. And so like when you were talking about like people that do ask for it because they want to know like, oh, I'm gonna text you if you're home, or I'm gonna text you out. Sometimes, like, I'm kind of like, is that really why you want the location, or is that kind of just the excuse that you're gonna use to ask for the location?
Yeah.
And I feel
I feel like nowadays you would think of it as an excuse, but there's some people that genuinely do care. Like I would genuinely do like care like that because my mom and dad have always had like I'm not my mom, but my dad has always had my location. I don't really think anything weird of it. My friends always do because they're like, oh, like I don't want them knowing where I am. Like, yo, like what if something happens to you though? Like,
yeah, like my really good friends have it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's kind of like how hard is it just to be like, where you at? Like, let's kick it.
you never really know like what could happen. You know, that's the thing.
You got a point.
Yeah.
The safety thing would be like probably like the only reason that I would like, let's say my boyfriend is like, hey, I'm gonna go on a road trip with the guys.
Yeah, see, like
I'll
that.
be gone
I agree
for a
with
couple
that.
days.
Totally
Then I'll
fine.
be like,
Totally valid.
I'll be like, yeah, then can you share your location with me just so I know like that you are not dead.
Totally valid.
You know?
Now, what if a guy hit you though, like out of like you guys were just kicking it at the apartment, something like that, and he was like, hey, why don't we share locations?
I would say
Would you say why?
I would say your feelings would get hurt.
That's wow.
Like
And why would you say that?
Wait,
Holy
wait.
shit. And why would we say that?
Are we talking about boyfriends here?
is he my boyfriend or is he just some guy I'm hooking up with?
He's your boyfriend. He's
Oh.
your boyfriend. He's your
Oh,
boyfriend.
if he's my boyfriend, I would just be like,
Would you say ask why, or would you just be like, okay?
yeah, I would say why first, and like, if his like reasoning for it is, I just want to like know where you are, and then I'll be like, no, because then it's like he doesn't trust me,
Yeah.
or like, because I think, like when I date a guy, like I'm okay with him like cold calling me, like cold FaceTiming me, just like randomly, and like you can see where I am based off of like my location, like from a FaceTime video. So it's like, you know, if I'm like not busy or if I'm not at work or if I'm not in class, like I'll answer your phone call. I have no reason not to answer. And like I can just send my location through text, like in that moment, like, hey, I'm here, like I'm going out with the girls, like this is the club we're going to. And I would send like the location of like where I am in that moment. But like other than that, I don't think I would have any reason to share.
I think if like my boyfriend asked me, I would just share it because like
You wouldn't ask why?
no, because I'd probably want like my boyfriend's location too. So like I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'd just be like, yeah, let's share locations.
But what's your main reasoning for wanting his location?
It's like everything, honestly. Like trust issues too.
What if you knew this man did not get bitches though?
Why are you
I
talking
still
about me, bro?
want his location, just so I know, like,
Okay.
yeah, the safety thing, yeah.
Then what you what you think about everything?
I agree with Christine. Like I would, for
You
me,
see somebody's intentions though. Keep going.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
first off, if somebody like if they ask me for mine, my first impression would be why.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I mean. But I agree with Christine because the only time I would do it was if like emergency wise, like going on a trip. I've done it where like I've driven up to Arizona and like, oh, can I see your location? So just make sure you get there. Yeah. And then I mean, simple as that. But
That's fine.
I don't know. But my first impression, if somebody would ask me for mine, I would be like, why? Like it'd kind of be like, trust me,
Okay, so
trust me.
See,
not.
I don't think I personally would ask why. I would just think more reasonably, like, oh, she wants to know if I'm somewhere safe. That's what I wouldn't really ask why.
And y'all just kicking in. She just says like, yo, we should share locations.
I'd be like, yeah, yeah.
I think
that-
having locations though makes me like really paranoid in a relationship.
Really.
oh, like I
Yeah.
gotta tell him where I'm going, or he's gonna.
No,
like,
no, not just that. Or like if I'm checking like my friend's location or whatever, I'll see like his name and I'll be like, oh, like let me just see where he is. And if he's at a location that I don't know, then I'll like text him and be like, hey, like what are you up to? And like obviously you can respond, just be like, oh, like I'm with my friends. But then it's like, is he really, or is he just lying? Like I'd rather not have that in
That
the
makes
back of my
sense.
head.
It does
That
make
makes a lot of
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
But like, what? See, I'm trying to think about it. Like, we're always with each other. Like, we're never with anybody else. Like, I'm never with anybody else but you guys. I've never been kicked with anybody else in like a long ass time. I don't think she would even really need to be like, oh, like, who you going with? Like, the same fucking guys I kick it with every damn week. I'm with blah blah. I don't think I would even be to that point because I like to use Snapchat when I'm in a relationship like that. So I just send pictures like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it would really even be like a trip.
I think like when people ask me for locations, I don't like think too deep into it. Like, you know, we share our locations. I share locations with a couple of you guys, but like she's kind of like that. Like I think if I had a boyfriend and he did ask me to share locations with him, I wouldn't like think super deep into it and just like be like, yeah, let's share locations. Like, you're my boyfriend. I feel like it's like normal. Also, I would want your location too, so that's why I would share my location with him.
I got one more follow-up question to this original question.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that sharing locations can make you more paranoid though,
Paranoid.
I see.
or cause unnecessary stress in a relationship?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has caused me unnecessary stress.
And that's why you're saying, like, earlier in that one relationship, you like the fact that you guys were not sharing locations because you didn't need to stress out about like why he's in this specific location. Like, you didn't need to feel the need to text him.
And I think it's like so important when you're in a relationship with somebody that like they have time to like do their own thing and you have time to do your own thing. And like constantly having that pressure of like him seeing where I am, and like, not that I was like doing anything shady, but like I just wanted to like be myself, I guess, in that relationship, which I was able to be, and he was able to be like himself too when he needed. And like we spent like 5 days at a time with each other, so like the 2 days that we were separate, like it was really important for us to like, we barely texted, we like would call once at night, like on the days that we weren't together, because it's like, if we're spending like 24/7 with each other, we're gonna get fucking sick and tired of each other, and like there's gonna be nothing that keeps like the relationship like moving forward. Yeah. So
For sure.
it was nice.
Okay, and so then, like, everyone here, you guys are all saying that when you get in a relationship, it just depends on who the person is,
I feel like
and that's why you're asking for the location.
definitely if somebody has like past trauma, give them their respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody's different.
Yeah, for sure.
Makes sense. Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry. I feel like I would just share it if he's my boyfriend, like without having to like be like, why though? I would just share it because he's my boyfriend.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Does anyone need a break at all?
I have to pee.
Okay.
Yes,
You want to
this
take a quick
is
break?
digging into my head.
Let's take a quick break.
Dude, this shit was so clutch.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
got you.
God.
All right. I'll look for your fidget spinner.
Is that the
later.
fidget thing?
No, I wish. Usually he has a little ADD toy because my legs start shaking like fucking crazy. I like zone out and I just go like,
You know what? I'm not done.
it's my schizophrenia.
You want me to get you something else, or does that ring help?
I mean, I've been.
Who has my beads? There's beads too.
Yeah, do you have the thing?
Oh, that's her. That's for her ADHD. Guys, also, Christine actually believes that Devin has schizophrenia.
No, I fucking
You wanna tell the story,
don't.
Christine?
Tell the fucking story. This dude.
No, she asked me straight up. You were there.
She literally. All right. You know what? Who wants to explain? You want me to explain? Okay. Well, anyways, guys, usually I make a lot of jokes about Devin having ADHD and schizophrenia, and we were at this function, and Devin was being his regular ADHD self. So I made a joke. I was like, yo, did you take your schizophrenia medication today? And Devin was like, no, I missed it. Hey, careful with the. Yeah. Devin was like, no, I missed it.
I was indeed off the meds.
And Christine was on her phone, and she looked straight up, super concerned, literally stopped in mid-text and looked at Devin and went, do you actually have schizophrenia?
No, you guys
No.
went to go get the liquor.
Yeah,
okay,
we were in
I was
line
like,
for the bathroom.
She looked up at me, bro, and she goes, "Do you actually have schizophrenia?"
Yeah, because
so
like
concerned.
I'm sorry, but like my friends don't joke about having schizophrenia, so I was like, damn.
Nah, he'd be in the corner. Not talking.
He'd be in the corner talking to. You saw him. You saw him at that party. He was talking to
No,
himself a
he
couple
was
times.
being the weird one.
What was I
When
doing?
we were all in the car, like jamming to music, and you're just like standing outside listening to your own shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's how you'll begin to know. That's what I do.
That's fucking
I do.
weird.
That's schizophrenia. That's
Say-
schizophrenia.
I just like my. I don't know. I just like my
Hey,
music,
man.
man.
Love your music.
We're all bumping stereo up. We got the window stations.
But the thing is, I'm in my fucking zone.
No, I know you're in your zone. I know you're tapped in.
Feel
Okay.
it.
Wait, Sage, are you still on the camera and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, guys, tapping back in. Sorry, we needed a quick break. We can go ahead and wrap up the sharing locations part. Everyone got everything out. Okay. Next question of the night. Since we kind of breezed over this and everything, do you guys believe that everyone should have a hookup phase in their life?
Yes.
Come on.
Okay.
Yes, you learn so much from it.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't have that hookup phase, dude, I wouldn't have the same like standards I have of men that I do now, which is like pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like now I know, like, dude, I see every red flag.
I think we could agree. We've had relationships before, obviously, right? I think it's good to have it after, definitely your first relationship, and like maybe even second, whatever. But like I think it's good to have it after like a strong, firm relationship, and like you're ready to go, like you're ready to like browse around, see what you want. You go through that phase, and you're like, okay, I understand why I was in a relationship. I understand like what I was doing, and why I'm not settling for every single girl that I'm with. Not a lot, you know what I mean? Not like that many. You shouldn't have that many options.
You're just digging yourself into a hole right
no,
now, buddy.
No, not like that. But yeah, I think it should be like that. You shouldn't. It's not a good thing to have one if you're not in your first relationship. You know what I mean? Because then that's what you kind of think of.
I view it more like I think everyone should have like a hookup phase because you learn so much about yourself, like, and what you like in your partner, like Maru was saying, but also importantly, like you learn a lot about like what you like in bed and what you don't like in bed.
Okay, that is facts too.
Yeah.
For guys, it's not like that though.
Yeah, because guys, it's just like
you're done.
That's
how it is though.
Yeah. Or like a lot of guys
you're
are
done.
more simple that way. Like
Jake's a dog.
like there's a girl, I'll have sex with her, I'm happy, that's it. But like with girls, it's like sometimes like you need more of like an emotional connection to the guy, or like you just need to, I don't know, like explore things. Like if I didn't go through like my roster before, like I would never know what I like and what I don't like.
Do you guys think that having that hookup phase mostly kind of just teaches what you don't want in somebody?
Yeah.
I understand that now that she said it. Yeah.
Would you say that's like the majority of like why?
No, not for us though. Not for us.
Not for guys. Why would you? Okay, well, why would you say for guys? Why would you say for guys they need a hookup phase?
Sounds like an asshole way, but how many times are you gonna like? How long are you staying with them when you're in the hookup that time at that night? You're kind of just doing it, and then you're like,
Nick,
right?
you give cuddles after?
Wait, no. That's not my question. Is why do you think guys?
No,
are
yeah,
going through
that's
a
why.
hook- Why do you think
the
guys
difference
need
is between them that they're searching for the emotional thing and
Yeah.
like all that stuff.
Well,
but
not
when we're
always.
not always, obviously, but like we're not really even looking for that.
So
even
then, why do you think guys should go through a hookup phase? That's my question.
Okay, what do we mean by hookup phase?
Like literally, like I don't like using the word WHORE, but kind of like the phase where you're just going through bodies. You know, like you're catching a body every so often. You know, that's what I mean. Not what I don't mean like having 3 boyfriends at the same time. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like it could be that too, but I'm talking about mostly like I'm talking about like a phase like
Nick, how many girlfriends do you have?
Oh! Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. She got me. As always, Marceline is always coming after Ben. God, I hate her so much. She really is Cynthia, guys.
I am. Just meaner.
She is. But what I'm talking about is like when I mean like hookup phase, I mean like a phase where you're just like catching bodies. You're not really staying with somebody or like searching for somebody to date. You're just catching bodies. Like you're having a good time. My question, and you guys kind of explained it. Like you're saying that you're doing that specifically because it sounds like you guys are trying to figure out what you want and what you don't want. And I can see that. But it sounded like you were trying to say something a little bit different. For
yeah,
guys.
that's not how like. I'll tell you right now, that's like not how we really think. And you've had your fair share. You know what I mean? You're not really thinking about anything like that, are you?
No, but
Exactly,
I've never
that's what I'm saying.
had something serious to the point where I'm like, okay, I had something
Well,
serious. Now I want to experience everything else.
I have though. So what I'm saying is like it's the same exact thing. You're gonna have a hookup phase and it's gonna be the exact same.
Since you said it's like different for guys, like it's not more like, oh, you're trying to figure out like, oh, look what you like or what you don't like.
I feel like you kind of find that out like after just the relationship vibe. That's when I found out. I was just like not really. The reason why I was going through that phase and not like really cuffing somebody was because I knew what that last person, what she brought up her standards were to be. So that was like what I was like trying to get.
What she brought to the
What
table.
she brought to the table. So I was trying to get that more. Like I wasn't trying to settle for anything less than that.
Okay, well then I have a question for the guys.
Wait, before you ask the question, can I say one thing? I was gonna say, actually though, I feel like, or for me, I didn't go into my hookup phase thinking like, oh, I'm gonna learn so much from like my hookup phase. I didn't go in like that. It was more like I was just like, it just happened to be a hookup phase. Like one guy I don't know. I just kept like jumping from guy to guy after my big relationship. I think it's because like I was still healing and I was like, you know, trying to figure out like what I really wanted. But then after, when I look back on it, I'm like, damn, I learned so much through that phase. And like, I don't, even though like I've been hurt because I went through all that, like I don't regret it at all, because now like I know like exactly like what I want and like what I need in a relationship. But yeah.
Okay, then I would say I'm going through this situation right now where like there's this guy that I've been hooking up with, but we always like go on dates and stuff. And I asked him last time, I was like, what is going on between the two of us? Like, what do you expect out of continuing to see me? Because he's always been the one that's like initiated.
Let's go out to eat. Kinda
Yeah,
like that.
or like dates, or like we did like last week we did a sunset picnic.
Yes, he has a date.
Right,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
but when I asked him like the first, like in the very beginning, like before we even like hooked up, I was like, because we matched on Hinge, so I was like, what do you want from this? And he was like, I don't really know, like I'm just like trying
Going
to
with
figure
the
shit
flow?
out, going with the flow. I
hate
fucking
that.
hate that answer.
I just posted TikTok about that. I hate people that say, you know what, let's just go with the flow. If you're
And-
saying that, bro, you do not want a relationship. You don't. At the end of the day, they're gonna be like, nah.
That's what
I mean, he's kind of spitting though.
No,
That's
it
kinda
is, because
facts.
I've been through that situation many times. Like, I've been like, yo, like, what's up? They're like, oh, you know what? Can we like kind of just go with the flow? I'm like, every time I've heard that thing, it's never been good, ever.
It's just like, when I hear that, it's like there's no initiation to put forth an effort to
Nah,
get into
exactly,
the relationship.
exactly.
It's kind of like you're just hanging out, having fun,
So, like,
but
when he
not moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay, that when he said that to me, I was like, okay, like this isn't gonna go anywhere, whatever. And we like never text each other besides like to set a date and like, hey, I'm on my way to the date. Like that's the only form of communication that we have. But like the last time I saw him, okay, I saw him on his birthday. Like he spent his whole birthday with me. I was like, do you not have like family to like?
Do you have any friends? Like kind of like
Did
that.
you wanna ask
Where
them
are
that
your
you were-
friends? Why are you hitting me up?
No, like I mean, he went out to a concert. He went out to a concert the night before with his friends, and he was like, "Oh, I had lunch with my family. I was just like at my parents' house," and then he just like invited me over to like spend the rest of his birthday with him. And then that night, he was like, "Oh, I wouldn't really mind if this got more serious."
Oh.
So in your situation, sounds like the guy's really into you, but he feels like he
not
can't
in-
tell. Yeah, he can't tell you that. That's what it sounds like for you.
It does kind of sound like that.
Sounds like this boy is literally into you, but doesn't want to like tell you at all because he's scared that you're just gonna be like, I don't want you.
He's an Aries. What do you think?
Aries doesn't mean shit, Christine. Fuck.
To me, it does. Okay.
Okay, so like, yeah, like I know like what I want. I'm sorry, Madi, I'm just gonna answer a question real fast.
Yes, go.
So like, I know what I want.
Shut the
obviously,
fuck up, Madi.
but the way that I think like right now is what I'm saying is like, fuck, Nick, you made me fucking forget what I was gonna say.
Well, just don't forget.
Yeah, honestly, bro, just remember. Just
Wait,
remember,
say
bro.
it again. How do I think? Okay, so me personally, I don't want to be the first one to initiate things. I kind of want it to be
Right.
brought upon me. But if I feel like kind of vibe, I would be asking him too. I'd be like, yo, like, or be asking you, like, yo, like, let's go, blah blah blah, like, picnic date. We'll do that. I'm kind of waiting for you to be like, oh, that was nice. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, kinda
He's
like-
beating
You're
around the
waiting,
bush.
You're waiting for her to initiate it, not you.
He's making the
Effort.
He's making the effort, but he's like wants.
He
you
wants
to,
me to ask
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He's putting out the vibes. He wants you to say the words.
Yes.
I have an alternative.
Yes.
Yeah, Mari, let me hear what you think.
Okay, because I've been in the guy's shoes. I know you've been too, like, where I've told someone else, like, hey, like, let's just go with the flow. Like, you know? Like, when they ask me, I'll be like, just trying to figure it out. Like, just going with the flow, right? But the reason why I said that is because I meant that. Like, I was...
But what is that? What does that mean?
That means, like, I'm just trying to see where this goes. Like, I'm trying to feel you out and see where this goes.
But that's the point I made earlier. Like, it doesn't like go
It doesn't-
anywhere.
You know, it
Until
really-
you
it really
say where
doesn't-
you wanted to go.
Yeah.
You're not really making any progress. You're kind of just like
You're sitting
living it
there.
out.
Yeah.
You're treading water. You're treading
you're
water.
treading water without doing anything. Putting a
Spitting
step
right now.
forward. You're never
Yes,
gonna never gonna put a step forward.
Yeah, so like when I say that, I mean that. That's why, like, what I'm saying is, what if the guy at first, you said that's what he said at first, that is true. Like, he was trying to go with the flow and see like where this goes, right? And then he started catching feelings for you, and then that's why he said that. And he was like, you know what? I'm trying to get more serious with you. I don't. Or like it could be what you guys said.
No, Maru, I understand what you're saying, because when I asked him that question, he also asked me like what I wanted, and I was like, I have no fucking idea. Like, I'm just trying to have fun.
Yes.
Like, I don't want anything.
Okay.
I told him explicitly in the beginning. I was like, I don't want anything serious.
And that's why he's saying I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, who said it first? Did he say it
He
first?
did. He said it
But
first.
he said it first. I feel like he probably could have been.
Because
Like,
y'all wasn't dating or like doing anything crazy for like a reason. Y'all was doing to have fun in the beginning. Like, this man sounds like he doesn't want to get his feelings hurt.
Yeah.
really?
What kind of dude? Okay, on God, what kind of dude is hooking up with a girl that genuinely just wants to hook up with her, but takes her out on a fucking sunset picnic?
And we went to like Dave and Buster's too.
Listen,
That was so
Ain't
fun.
nobody
Okay.
got time for that.
Actually, he was a man. So since you guys are men, you guys probably understand
No.
the situation better than I do.
No, if I'm hooking
But
I agree with Nick.
No,
Like,
not on no
it
date.
sounds like he is into you, but based off like what happened in the beginning, like
He just like doesn't
he
know.
generally
Big brain.
doesn't want to get his feelings hurt, and he's waiting for you to tell him how you feel.
Let's big brain this, yeah? Let's big brain. Let's put all of our collective 5 brain cells together, okay? Why are you asking out a girl on any date that you were supposed to solely just be hooking up with? Why?
Because I like her.
Because I like her.
you know, that's a good point, Nick.
That easy, yeah.
Take my answer back.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Yeah.
Big
Okay.
brain.
Finn the
guess.
human.
But I go on dates with guys that I'm just like I feel really indifferent about.
Wait.
You're indifferent about them, but you're not solely thinking about them as just casual sex, though, right? You're just indifferent about them. That's what I'm talking about. This guy isn't thinking of you as just casual sex.
I'm thinking about him as just casual sex.
I know, but he's the one asking you out on dates. You're not the one asking him out on dates, are you?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
I'm not.
that's true. So it's like
Someone date me
I
already.
see.
It feels like that.
Someone be my girlfriend.
Finn,
That's what it
You
is.
see me dropping facts up in
Wait,
here?
but if you think about it, if like you're saying like, oh, I'm just trying to go with the flow, you're saying you're trying to like see where this goes, right? So it's like very open. Like it could be just a hookup or it could go something more. So wouldn't he want to take her out on dates to see if like she's like
He's taking her out on more than one date, right?
7.
Bruh,
We're
come
going,
on!
we're going to a concert together
Come
on Thursday.
on, man.
Yeah,
holy
that's crazy.
shit.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Put your mind
And we've
together.
only been we've only like been talking for like a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've seen him like once a week
oh yeah,
at least.
he definitely likes.
He likes you a
Ah,
lot.
fuck.
He
what
definitely
fuck.
likes you.
What are we talking about? Come on. Now,
I'm not trying to be cuffed right now.
that's fine. But I'm telling
That's
you,
okay. You just gotta tell me how you feel.
telling you this boy got some feelings for you.
He probably is gonna.
I know he's gonna like
skedaddle
run
away,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
But it's for the own good, though. You know what I mean? You don't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah,
either.
I don't.
Better to not hurt his feelings.
It is the right thing to do.
It's
Like,
the right thing to do.
especially if you're getting that vibe.
Just don't lead
Yeah.
him on.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't be like, oh, like maybe in the future, if you really don't want anything in the future.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he's great though. Like
Do you want to date him?
I would date him, just not right now in this moment.
All right, then lead him on.
No, don't lead him on. Don't
Then lead him on. You got. We talked about it in another podcast about all that
Yeah,
stuff.
just know that there's a possibility he's gonna find somebody else, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I really wish I would have been with him." But
Yeah, like guy number 2.
Yeah,
Christine.
yeah.
Damn, I missed that whole
guy number
podcast.
You need a therapist.
Guy number. I have a therapist. My therapist loves me. He says I'm his most interesting patient.
Your therapist is trying to fuck, and you need a new therapist.
He's married.
And wait, hold up. What the fuck was my original question about the about the hookup phase? Jesus Christ, we went on a tangent. But that is to solve your problem, Christine. Just know that this guy's into you.
I need to talk to him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I
No,
want-
but I'm worried that fuck. I'm worried he's not gonna answer me honestly. But that's his problem. If he chooses not to answer me honestly and he
Yeah.
gets hurt, then
That
that's
is-
his
that
fault.
is-
that's
that is-
totally on him. If you bring it up
Yeah. Okay.
and you're like, what the fuck you want? And he's just like, I'm going with the flow. That's his problem. At that
Okay.
point, that's his problem.
I needed a guy's opinion on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. You've ever told a girl, "Let's go with the flow"?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 And what did you mean by that?
And see what like when me and Maru were laughing when you said go with the flow, because in my opinion, when I tell a girl let's go with the flow,
It doesn't mean anything.
it does not mean shit. It does not mean.
That's
I'm
why
not.
I'll never tell a girl, "Let's go with the flow."
If I tell a girl like let's just go with the flow, because if I like a girl, I'm someone who like likes a girl like
I'm taking her on a date.
I'm passionate about it. I'm like I like you, like
Yeah.
you know I'm gonna tell her like when I like her that I like her. You know, like I'm gonna tell her like right off the bat like I want you. You know, like let's we were talking about like talking to other people like while you're like talking to multiple people at the same time, right? Personally, like we were talking about, I don't got the energy and I don't get that many girls to talk to multiple girls at the same time.
Yeah, I can only do like 3 guys at
right?
most.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I tell a girl though, like let's just go with the flow, it's genuinely because I don't want to put in the effort with that girl.
Really? So it's not because you genuinely mean let's go with the flow. I'm trying to see.
No.
Nah, because if I like a girl and she asks me like, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna say like, yo, I like you.
Yeah. That's why I would never tell a girl let's go with the flow.
No, I mean that's like the feeling that I was getting because like he's been like giving me forehead kisses. Like who the fuck does
Okay,
that?
that's some deep shit though.
What are we talking about, Christine? What are we talking about here?
You told me you did not get the hint?
You need to cut that guy off. Don't lead him on, bro. That guy's a sweetheart, man. You
Whoever
can't.
the fuck is her therapist, you need to do a better job. God, where did this guy
No,
graduate
he tells
from?
me to live my life. My therapist loves me.
Jesus Christ.
He just wants to hear the story.
But he wants to keep going back, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Christine, you're so interesting. Let's get another session in. Next week. Double it. Let's double it this time. You can tell me
He's not even writing on
everything.
the pad. He's just like drawing pictures while he's listening.
Can I see your notes?
It's you with the flower.
God, I'm screwed.
Yeah, please cut that guy off. That guy's he's a good guy.
Okay, no, I'm gonna have a conversation with him, and if he's not gonna be honest with me in that conversation, then I'm still gonna keep seeing him, and I don't care if I lead him on.
Period. Yeah, because then he's lying to you.
Yeah.
I think if a dude isn't honest about his opinion and then he gets hurt, I think
That's
that's
on him.
Totally his
completely on
fault.
him.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Okay.
Back to the hookup phase. I understand your guys' opinions. You guys made sense. If anyone else got anything else to add, no, we good. But do you guys all agree in the fact that you should have a hookup phase after your like first real relationship, or do you think does it really matter?
You really don't have to because I already knew what I wanted after my first relationship, so I didn't really see any progress of what I wanted more with those hookups.
I think you should be single for a little
long
bit after your
for a
first
little bit.
relationship.
Yeah.
Like a while.
A good while.
Facts.
Would you say that time though is just like taking time to realize what you don't want in someone? Is that really what that time is?
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
Like right after, yeah, for sure. I wasn't
and like
really
knowing
doing
it, like
too,
knowing what you want.
Have you guys heard about Wait, did you want to add on to that? Sorry.
I was gonna say one more thing.
Go
I was gonna say like yes, you should. It sounds bad to say like you should go into a hookup phase after your breakup, but fuck, I don't know. I lost what I was gonna. Okay, yeah, it's either you stay single or go in a hookup phase, but stay single.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
stay single and be in a hookup phase.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Or both. Or like be single and don't talk to anybody and just figure heal that shit and then figure yourself out. Or also, I feel like hookup phase is also fine because you learn a lot through that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just real quick, like kind of like what we're talking about. Have you guys heard about like when people talk about you always have like 3 relationships? Like the first one teaches you like your first heartbreak. The second one teaches you what you don't want in somebody, and the third one is like it for you. Have you guys heard about that?
I have.
Yeah, I have.
You guys believe in that?
Third one's good. It's coming up, so I hope so.
Based on my trajectory
Ready.
of dating, like the third guy I like seriously dated was like the best one.
Damn.
Interesting.
I feel like that makes a lot of fucking sense.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
I just feel like at that point you already learned a lot about yourself, and that's probably why.
That's why
Yeah.
the third one is always the one that hits.
Like you know
Yeah.
who's good for you, like actually good for you. That
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that. Yeah.
Was Dev?
That is facts. Do you guys think nothing. Never mind. Next.
Okay, pause. Go. Go.
No, I was gonna ask, do you guys think you ever really get over your first love?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's debate.
Let's
Well,
debate
like,
this.
Over as in what?
Yes, over as in like.
Get with him again.
Oh no!
Not like get with, but date
like,
again. Not get with. Not like that.
No, that's not what Mara's asking. She's asking about like, will you ever be able to like move on from
Move
them?
on. Okay.
Like you'll have like no emotional, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
no
asking?
emotional attachment to that person, like at all, like zero.
Yeah.
Or like no, not even the person, but like the relationship. I mean, because obviously you're not gonna be always emotionally attached to the person, but I'm talking about like the relationship because it was so new. Let me clarify this though. It's because I saw a TikTok on it and like people were talking. It said like you never really get over your first relationship because it was so new to you. And like that's when you freshly go in like super open, you know, with no trauma, no setbacks, no like, you know.
Yeah, I think like on the all right, let's go through the aspects of it. So like family wise, I will never forget her family. Like if I see them now, I'll still say what's up. Like it's super cool like that. Even that's the thing. Like it's my first breakup was so cool. Like I can still say what's up to her. I can say what's up to her family. I have so much love for them. Like they cared for me. Like they took care of, like not took care of me, but like they treated me as one of their own. You know what I mean? So I could never have like a bad.
So just really a respect thing.
Just respect.
Like,
yeah. It sounds. It's very respectful. Like
so it would be wrong for you not to be like, oh hey, because
like
they did so much.
But
for
some
you.
people have terrible first breakups.
That's the thing.
though,
That's
bro.
why I don't blame people for like being like, oh, I fucking hate my first ex. Like, okay, if you did you that bad, like, I don't give you like what. There's not a reason to not be like mad at them or everything like that. But yeah, I definitely would never feel like away from my first ex. Like
yeah,
that.
like if you saw her like in public, would like all of those memories like of everything like just come and hit you? That's what we're talking
it's
about.
not like that. With me, it's not like that. I just be like, oh, what's up? Like, even if she was with another man, I'd be like, damn, like that's what's up. Like I feel like happy for you. You know what I mean? Because like honestly now I don't want to have a relationship with you anymore just because like we already went through our stuff. Like it was so good. Like
even if she said she wanted to. Even if she said she wanted to.
No. Like, I already learned so much from that. I'm like, okay, like you do you now. Like I'm happy to see you doing you and all that good stuff. Like it's more genuine feeling than any bad intent like that.
Okay.
It's more like you're grateful.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like
you're just
very,
grateful
very
for
grateful
it.
for
Yeah,
that.
facts. I agree with what you said. Like I would be over the person and I would want the best for them always. But it's like I still haven't gotten over the relationship though. And by that I mean
Like the love aspect of it?
Well, you said it. You just said it was so new. Like everything was just so new. Didn't you just say that?
because nothing is gonna like be the same as your first love because you go into it so like
Pure,
you know. And so like everything is so new and it hits like crazy, right? I don't think anything will ever like match that. Yeah. So I feel like I will always like hold on to that feeling that I had with my first love. Doesn't mean I'm still hooked on him or anything like that. I'm definitely over the person, but it's just like I will always feel some type of way about the relationship we had. Does that make sense? So
it does.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that?
Don't
like,
look at me.
I agree with Sage. It's like it's just purity. You go in like just fresh, like brand new. You know, it's new to life. It's new to you.
Like a little naked mole rat, you know?
It's new to life, new to you.
You know? A little tadpole. Sorry, keep going.
Life.
Yeah, it's really good, bro. It's a good first thing to have, but
I would say I got over my ex pretty fast.
Damn.
Or like my first boyfriend I ever had.
how long was that relationship?
We dated like all through high school and into college.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, we were like on and off in high school, and then we go to the same school. So
Did it end peacefully, or was it more like trashy?
in the end, it was okay. I think we both kind of just realized that we'd like kind of grown up together, and we realized at that point, like when we broke up, that we were just like better as friends than being in a relationship with each other. And when we first did break up, we didn't like tell any of our friends in college that we made, because like all the friends we made together, because we had come in as like, oh, I'm Christine and this is my boyfriend. And so like
That's
we
tough.
we didn't tell anybody, and honestly none of our friends like knew
That you guys broke up?
that we broke up for a while, because like we were that good of friends with each other, and we were able to like be comfortable with each other that it was so easy. But he turned into a fucking piece of shit like after we broke up.
So would that influence why you got over him fast though? Like everything.
I guess like he was crazy.
But that's interesting, because I feel like it'd be a lot harder to get over somebody that you grow up with, and you're basically growing into like a woman with this person as your man. No,
I don't think so.
Because he's so
Really?
fucking like immature still.
No, that would definitely annoy you to a different extent.
If you're growing and like the other person
And you
stays
see them just down
childish,
there.
immature,
Was he
like
not growing with you?
that
No,
would piss me off too.
I ran into him like a month ago at school for like the first time in like 2 years, and I was like, hey, like how are you doing? And he like just the way he was acting, the way he was like talking to me was like, oh, like you're still a fucking child. Like you didn't grow up.
That genuinely sucks to see.
He doesn't use chapstick, does he?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
I knew it.
But like that's like, I don't
You're
know.
on one tonight.
I'm
bro.
He's like-
fucking on it.
He's just so cringy now. When I like think about it, I'm like, fuck, I dated him for like almost 4 years. Like, are you kidding me? Like that was such a waste of my time.
Okay, so you see, you're saying a waste of time. Like,
Yeah, you're a waste of time. You were a waste of time.
Well,
I can say that with my full fucking chest. Like,
just use some chapstick, bro. On God. What is wrong with you?
I was just gonna ask, like, did you emotionally check out, like, way before with this
oh
guy?
yeah, I was way checked out.
Feel
And
you.
this guy, I have to say, I don't even think he was like my first love. Like, I love that you asked this
damn,
question
bro.
because I was literally talking about this with my therapist today. Because the second guy that like I was in like a legit like relationship with, he fucked me up. Like, he's also a piece of shit. He was like super abusive, like in every way possible, and we dated for like 9 months, and we
what's
broke.
this guy's address?
I've been thinking about doxing this motherfucker because
Okay.
Well, it's not on my channel.
he beat the shit out
Not
of
on my
me.
channel.
Listen, he
Whoa.
beat the shit out
Wait,
of me for like
pause.
9 months.
Pause.
Okay,
And
no,
so-
no, no, no.
Doctor Daz.
Okay.
Hardcore
what do you mean by
pause.
that? What do you mean by that?
What the
Hardcore pause.
fuck?
Hardcore pause.
No, like he actually hit me. Cynthia knows everything. That's why she was like, "Fuck you" to like my
Wow.
ex-boyfriend.
Fuck you.
that guy.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
that
you.
guy.
Let's go to his address.
But wait, what?
Yeah, he like hit me for like 9 months.
No.
Wait.
Like hit me because he
fuck.
was like mad at me. Hit me like when I like talked to a guy or looked at a guy different.
Wow, that's guys.
Wait, let me see this guy's. What's this guy look like?
Yeah.
I don't have any pictures of him
went
anymore,
to
and
Troy?
he blocked. No. He
Different
went.
guy?
Yeah.
Did you meet this guy in college?
I met him through like mutual friends.
Bruh, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Dude, fuck that guy.
That's
But, like-
so fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
That.
And we
That
dated
makes
for
me
like
mad.
almost a year.
Why stay with him? Why?
Because when you're in an emotionally abusive like relationship like that, you always like hold out for the hope like, oh, he's gonna be better. And like he
I
did
hear
the
that
whole
side.
yeah, I was gonna say that's
He
like
did,
that's what
like-
you hear.
he did all the love bombing. Like he took me to like really nice
Manipulative?
meals. Yeah, so fucking manipulative. He'd be like, Christine, like you're like the only one for me. Like you're the
That's
best. Like he
disgusting,
would
bro.
buy me gifts and like
That's literally disgusting.
yeah, and then the whole cycle of abuse would happen again. And like, I felt like I was talking about this with my therapist today because I was like, I don't think I've moved on from him because I like fucking love this guy and like I gave him literally every single part of me. And like when we broke up, there was like a part of me that I could never get back because
for sure.
I was like so innocent before all of that and like I didn't know any better. And after that relationship ended and like when we broke up, I was like, holy shit, I have like no idea who I am anymore because
That's so traumatic too.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
that's
literally-
so fucked up.
I gave so much of myself to him.
That's
Yeah.
fucking scary.
Yeah, it was I tell myself all the time, like, if we didn't break up then when we did, and like for the reasons that we did, like I would be dead because he would have killed me.
Oh my god.
Nah, you're
my
brave.
God.
You're brave. That's
Yeah.
that's
Like
actually.
Christine.
And I have no shame talking about this because it happens a lot more than like people think. So I don't mind if you like don't cut it out. Just obviously cut his name out.
No, I'm not. But
yeah,
it's just like whenever like a girl tells me about that, like having a sister, I just think like if that was
That's
my,
the first thing that like hit
yeah.
my mind. I was like,
It
bro.
made me fucking. It almost made me want to cry. Right now. Like, yeah,
every
Yeah.
time someone
Actually,
tells me something
it
about,
is
I'm
something
like,
disgusting.
bro, like I just think of my sister. I'm like, if my sister got hit once,
Nah, fuck.
No,
I'm not rocking
I
with that
finally
at all.
told my parents about it this past year.
especially being a dad, like that's fucking scary. I'm not putting any of this in, by the way.
Oh, I mean you can, but second time
For your
I
educational purpose, maybe. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we'll watch it again
Yeah, I
and
don't know.
ask her.
just
you know what I mean?
just send me
yeah.
like the part, but
Yeah.
because I honestly don't mind talking about it. It like is part of like the healing
It's real.
process.
Like, it's
yeah,
real.
and it's so real. So many people go
It's
through
kind of cool
it.
because like you're kind of giving a voice to people because there's obviously people that
Yeah.
there's obviously people that are like
That don't want to
afraid
talk
to speak
about
out
it.
and
yeah.
like
and like
that's very
I'm like
brave.
a great person now, and like I have grown so much from that relationship, and like it was really really important for me, and it happened at like a really really important time in my life when I was like figuring out like who I was. So it's a great relationship. But when I told my dad about it, that was the second time I've ever seen him cry. It was yeah, it was so hard.
It's intense. Like I'm telling you now, like
Yeah.
what Sage said, like because like if you grew up with a sister, like you know, of course people always talk about like a guy that grows up with a sister can be more sentimental, blah blah. Do I believe it or not? I don't really know.
I believe it.
Yeah, but when a girl comes around and says like I've been like abused or something like that, for some reason the first thing that pops on my mind is just like, if my, like, I think of my sister, and I'm like, if my sister got touched once, I would have freaked the
Cynthia
fuck out.
like wanted to kill him. Yeah. But I was like, he's not worth your trouble. Like, he really isn't. So.
No, that's scary.
Sorry, that went so deep.
Wait,
no,
so fast.
It's good though. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
No,
Are you doing better now though?
Yeah, no, I'm doing fine. Like, therapy I go to for a reason. I have like professionals
Good,
that I talk
Christine.
to about it, and like my friends have all been like really supportive. So
Good.
Isn't that crazy? We started with talking about feet pics, and now we're talking about this. But no, I appreciate the fact that you're like, you have like the confidence to talk about it though.
In order to talk about it, that takes a lot.
it is really hard to talk about it. I have to say, like, in the beginning I was so ashamed. Like, so fucking like, holy shit. Like, because in the beginning it was all like, how could I let a guy do this to me? But like,
Actually, I don't know if it's a good question to ask. If you're comfortable with asking it, like cut it out maybe. But
okay,
like,
yeah, no, you can ask.
Did you blame yourself for it?
Yeah, I 100% blame myself for it. Like, right when we broke up, because I always told myself as I was growing up, I was like, I'm never gonna let a guy hit me. You know? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, that's
is,
what I've
like,
always thought.
One boundary that I will set, like, he can't lay a finger on me, because like that's not how I deserve to be treated. But like, he didn't start hitting me until like 3 months into the relationship. So it was like, he was kind of like building up to it, and like he would just like kind of snap at me, and he'd be like, I'm really sorry, like that was like out of line. And like that kept happening. And then like one day it was just like, and I was like, we were like literally sitting in the car and like having a conversation about something that he got upset about. I can't even remember anymore because it was like so trivial. Fucking from my passenger seat, like we're like looking at me like this, and he just slaps me.
Can I ask, like, what was going on in your mind the first time that like he laid a hand on you?
I was like, did he just fucking hit me? And I
were you just like shocked? Like,
yeah, I just like sat there and I was like, what? Like, what the fuck just happened? And then he was just like, holy shit, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why that happened. Like, he was like, I've never done that before. He started like crying, and I was crying.
God, he sounds like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah,
dude.
he's like,
he probably was too.
He is. Yeah. And I was just like,
Yeah, no guy in the right man's gonna do that.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then like, obviously he apologized. He like took me on a really nice date after. I was like, okay, it happened one time. Like, it won't happen again. If it happens again, I'll leave.
second time.
It happened again. And like, I just never left. I just got stuck, because it's like, guys that treat women like that view women as like an object to them that belongs to them. So like, he never viewed me as like my own person. He viewed me as like, this is my girlfriend, like I own her, like I can do whatever
That's
with her.
disgusting.
I'm gonna tell you right now, most of that shit probably comes from his mom and his dad.
Yeah, he's an only kid, which says a lot.
Yeah, see, like some shit probably happened in his life where he saw that and he never thought that he was gonna be like that, and that's probably why he reacted like that. Like, oh my god, like what did I just do? But he's gonna keep going through that. If he never reaches help and like gets there, because people like that, like in homes that they need therapy because they don't see a relationship how they should actually be in a relationship, like they're never gonna learn, or they're never gonna grow a step ahead of anything like that. Because I personally been in a home where, like, not to an extent like that, but some crazy ass shit where I would need therapy to like really bring a relationship to the point where like, I would want to marry that person. Like, I need to go through that therapy.
You
for
think
sure.
you think someone can change from doing that?
No, people like that.
People
no.
like that don't
No.
change.
I honestly, I just think that man was a fucking psychopath. That's it, or like a
Yeah.
sociopath.
There's generally no excuse to put your hands on a woman.
Yeah, no,
bro.
for sure, no, for sure. I'm not saying.
Oh, yeah,
of
no,
course
no,
not.
that's
It's
not
not.
what
It's
I'm
not
saying,
saying it's
like-
right. Yeah. What I'm saying is that they need to go get their own help before they even be in a relationship. Yeah,
I didn't mean to, but yeah, that's
I
not
was
what
like,
I
even
meant.
if they get help though, because someone like that actually changed. Like,
No.
Nah, people like that can't change.
that, I feel like that shit's just deep rooted in their system.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's some sociopathic shit.
That's a
Like,
different level of fucked up.
that is like, that's crazy.
He's got more shit to deal with than he can handle for sure.
Because like, after he hit me that first time, like I was like, holy shit, did I do something wrong? Did I make him so mad that he lost control of himself, that he had to hit me? Like, that was like my thinking in the very beginning. And like, with my past 2 years of therapy, I finally come to learn, like, this isn't about me. Like, it was always all about him. Like, he was the reason
for sure.
that I was getting beat. Like, it wasn't my fault. Like, I wasn't doing anything to like egg him on. Like, holy shit, I was on like I was like model fucking girlfriend because I was so scared like every second that he would beat my ass. So like,
Damn.
yeah. Please don't ever. If you like need people to talk to, you can like reach out to me. There's a lot of sources online too to like get help. Like, please get help if you need it. Yeah.
I know also like a lot of people are scared to go to therapy. Do you want to like elaborate how that helped you? Like, is it worth it? Like, because a lot of people view it as pointless talking to a stranger. That's what you hear. But like, how has it helped you? Just so like they know in case they need it.
I would say therapy has helped me a lot because they ask like the really difficult questions, and I think sometimes it's easier to have those like really difficult conversations with somebody that is a stranger. Do you know what I'm saying? And like knowing that they have like their own ethics to like keep your conversations like confidential and to like be there purely to support you is like a really good feeling. And so like I've been able to like talk to my therapist really openly, but I have to say some therapists are kind of terrible. Like, it's good, especially if you're like a person of color, to like go to another therapist that's a person of color. Like, I've had a couple white therapists that just like don't get it.
A therapist doesn't mean you're a therapist. I feel like you have to go through shit in order to be a therapist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like my therapist has like, you know, he's gone through a lot of stuff in his own life.
See, exactly.
And
I don't
like,
think you could ever go off of fucking like you go to college to be a therapist. You can never be a real therapist
With no
if
experience.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
have to go through some shit in order to be an actual therapist.
yeah. Well, I would say yes and no.
I would say
but
okay, yes and no, but if you didn't have that factor at all, if you had never been through anything, you're not gonna really
that's
relate
why I
to
would say
anything
like people
that.
of color are better to like my therapist right now. He's Asian, and he actually like his sister went through like a traumatic like abusive relationship like I was, so he's had like firsthand experience in dealing with it, and he's like specifically like a trauma specialist. So like it took me a really long time to find him. I went through like 6 different therapists before, but it is scary, I have to say, in the very beginning to like go out there and like tell a fucking stranger like
What's going on?
yeah.
I feel like once you get past that boundary though, things just become like a lot easier, or
It
like you
is.
kind of like let your walls like somewhat down.
Dude, it takes balls to reach out.
It takes balls.
It
Good for you,
does.
Kristen.
Yeah, making the
for
first
real.
step is always the hardest, but I think once you make that first step, like you'll realize that it's a lot easier to get the help that you need.
She's got cojones, man. That's for sure.
For
She got
real.
cojones.
Yeah.
Honestly, we can ask another question. We on an hour 40, or we could wrap it up.
Let's end on something not so dark.
Not so dark. Okay,
Yeah.
man. Okay, man. Okay.
Sorry, I brought it
Thank
like
you for
way
sharing,
down.
though. Thank
Of
you for
course.
sharing.
People need to fucking hear that, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna help a lot of people by saying that.
Yeah, I hope I do. You're not alone. I promise.
I'm happy you brought that up, though. If you're cool with me leaving everything in,
Yeah.
I'm very happy you brought it up. We'll take out names.
Yeah.
I don't really want to take out names because you're a piece of fucking shit. Like you're a
no,
terrible person.
take out his name in case he sues me.
Of course. But like,
If we
Wait,
get your
he
address,
deserves to be in jail. Like,
That is so
He-
fucked up.
he needs to be in jail.
Yeah, my parents have like asked me to go to a lawyer, but I don't think that it'll help me ultimately in like my healing process. So
I think as long as you avoid this
Do what's
man,
best for you.
yeah.
as long as you avoid this man, you know that you're like a lot better than him, and he's just literally like the low of the low.
Garbage.
You know,
Garbage,
he might not
yeah.
ever know that, but like as long as you know that this man's the bottom of the fucking barrel, bro. The bottom. But anyways, though,
He under the barrel, bro.
he under
Yeah.
the barrel, bro. This man, the fucking stamp on the bottom of the barrel. I don't know, but
he ain't even
anyways,
certified.
He whatever. He the snitch. I don't know. To end it off on a good note, though, I have one final question for the night.
Yeah.
If you guys were in a relationship and your like ex-boyfriend at the time, your ex-girlfriend at the time, blah blah, like you guys were dating, you know how everyone always talks about like that person that they bring up and you're kind of like, oh, don't worry about him, or like don't worry about her, like she's just a friend, you know, like nothing's going on. If your ex, or if you broke up with somebody and you got with someone that you told your ex not to worry about, would you feel bad?
yeah,
Would you feel bad at all?
that's horrible. Yeah.
You didn't do it on purpose. Let's say that person hit you up after you guys broke up, and then you guys got something going on.
Wait. What?
So like this person that like you always told your partner like you don't need to worry about. You were never doing anything sus with them during the relationship ever. You know, not the thought of doing something weird with them or like anything at all with them, romantic with them, never crossed your mind during the relationship. But then y'all break up, and then you do something with them. Would you feel guilty?
That's bad on your part.
Would you feel guilty personally about doing something with them even though you guys are broken up?
No, because then that's his fault for thinking that. Like, wait. I would have never, like, when we're in a relationship. That's.
Hold on.
Wait, that confused me.
That's my ex's fault for thinking that I was trying to get at the guy when we're in a relationship.
No. Wait. The question is.
No, he's saying that you told him not to worry about it, but then
you get with him after.
Afterwards. Like, you never did anything with this guy. Like, he asked you about him. And you were like, there's nothing going on. And because nothing was going on.
Yeah.
But then you guys break up and you do something with that person.
Even when you told him not to worry about.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel guilty because in the relationship, I told him the truth. Like, hey, like, you don't need to worry about him because I wouldn't do with him anything right now. Like, you know? So, and it's, if he was sussed out about that, hence why he probably asked me, then that's on him. That's what I meant by saying, like, that's on him for thinking that.
So you wouldn't feel guilty? That's what you're trying to say?
No.
What about you guys?
Even though that's not my intention, I would still kind of feel like I shouldn't really touch anything near that. If I told her at that time, don't worry about that.
Would you avoid that person even if they were trying to get at you?
I would most definitely try.
What if they were fine?
Wait, but why though? That's literally like your ex's fault for like being suspicious when you were being truthful to her.
No, I know, but like my words do mean something. You know what I mean? Like if I say don't
worry about it, like they're nobody.
At the end of the day, they're gonna think that no matter what, and if they hear about that, they're gonna be really hurt. Like, hey, I already knew like what you were onto. Even at that time, you weren't like doing anything like that. They're still gonna have that word upon like.
I feel like they would definitely look at me a little bit differently. Yeah. They're gonna look at you differently.
Definitely gonna look at you different. Like that's not a doubt in my mind that.
Like I was worried about this person for a fucking reason. You just proved it. You know.
I think it's also because I don't really care about what my like ex thinks or like.
Yeah. Do you think it ends on terms you end on? Like, say you guys end terribly.
I don't even
like terribly.
Okay, I get that point. I just kind of think my words mean like, you know what I mean. If I say what I said, then I probably shouldn't do that.
I agree with that. I feel like your word does mean something. I feel like if I told somebody don't worry about them, even if we're broken up, I feel like there would be something in the back of my mind like, damn, like I really told this person not to worry about this person, and I'm over here about to like do something with them.
You're kind of proving them right, but at the same time you're not. But
I think it depends on the person that you're telling them not to worry about. So like if like let's say I have a boyfriend and he was like, hey, I really don't like this guy, like should I be worried about him? And I say no, he's been my friend for a really long time, like there's never anything between us, whatever. And like in the future, if there is something that happens between me and this friend, like I think I wouldn't feel really guilty then, because it's like I've known this guy longer than I've known my boyfriend. We have like a longer history together. And like if I were to get into a relationship with somebody like that, it would not be like on a whim. It would be something that we'd have to talk about for a long time. Like, is this something that we're okay with, like with the potential of like ruining our friendship, of like not being able to be friends like how we are again? Like if I see a potential in this guy to be somebody that I marry, then like I wouldn't feel guilty. Do you know what I'm saying?
But what if it's not that? What if it's just like a hookup though with this person?
I wouldn't like even entertain him. Like
Is it because specifically you told your ex not to worry about him? Is that why?
No.
no.
Because usually when I like meet somebody and I'm like, this person you don't have to worry about, I fully mean that, because I see it going absolutely nowhere with this guy regardless of whether or not he wants to pursue me.
Let me hit you with something. Okay. We're friends. I bring you to a party. I'm like, yo, meet my homeboy. You know, you're maybe, and then your boyfriend comes later on in the night, and my homeboy is good looking as fuck. Like he looks like Sage, but it's not Sage. You know what I'm talking about? Like he's good looking as hell. He's charming, blah blah blah. Then your boyfriend comes to the party. He sees you talking to this guy, you know, and then the guy meets your boyfriend. He walks away, and then your boyfriend's like, yo, no, who's so and so? Like, do I need to worry about him? And then y'all break up. You see my boy at the next party,
and you end up going through what you said.
And he's like, yo, like,
am I just hooking up with your buddy?
Yeah, he's like, your feet
Oh,
are
then
fine.
who the fuck cares? Like, I don't care about my ex's opinion about me.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and like,
I
my ex
honestly
would
do
never
not.
know that I hooked up with him.
What if there's a possibility though? What if there's a possibility there? What if there's a possibility there?
What if like my ex's homies are there at the party?
Yeah,
and,
like his boy. What if his
honestly,
boys are
I
there?
would not give a fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's happened to me before.
In which position?
I've hooked up with an ex's friend.
Shame on you. No, I'm just kidding.
He was the one.
Shame on you.
But it does.
My God.
It does.
Wait,
My
this question
God.
kind of changed. I thought we were talking about like somebody that you told them not to worry
Yeah.
about during the relationship.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That was the original question. But we're going
Wait,
on
wait,
something else. Yeah.
wait. You said it was your ex's friend though?
Yeah, I hooked up with my ex's friend.
Because we were talking about a mutual.
No, yeah, but the thing is, it's not that crazy. Thinking about it, it really isn't that crazy.
No,
Hooking
because
up-
this guy wanted to fuck me like all of college, and I was like, "Look, dude,
Oh.
like, I."
What the fuck?
Look, dude, you need a goddamn ticket to get in this. No, I was kidding.
And I was like, I was dating the guy, so I was like, I'm not interested in you right now. Like, yeah, you're cute, but like, whatever. And then we like hooked up, and he was like, don't tell him that we hooked up. And I was like, why the fuck would I tell him that we hooked up?
Yes.
Like, why would I do that to like you? This motherfucker. 10 minutes later, so it was like on my ex's birthday, which.
Oh my
Whatever.
God.
I don't care because I don't like him anymore.
Okay.
And he knows this happened. It was my ex's birthday. I wasn't invited, and me being petty, like we hooked up before his birthday party, and me being petty, I was like, hey, like, can I go with you to his birthday party? And he was like,
Oh my.
he was like, yeah, you can like show up, but like come in like 10 minutes after me.
He said, yeah?
So
He
just
said
listen.
yeah?
It gets-
Wait, this is
I wanna-
after
I wanna-
you guys
I
are
wanna-
done?
I wanna hear the
This
story.
ain't no homeboy.
no,
That's
it gets
a
it gets
fake-ass
it-
friend, dude.
it-
That's a fake ass
it gets worse. It gets worse. He was like, come like 10 minutes after me, like with your friend who like I had met up with.
You're
and
disgusting. Not you,
And
but
she
the guy.
And we pulled up to the party together, and I was like, hey, like, happy birthday. And he was like, so why does, my friend tell me that you guys just hooked up? And I was like,
The guy?
the guy fucking told my ex
That's
that we had
why.
hooked up. And I
On
was
his
like,
birthday.
When he was
On
scared
his
for you to
birthday.
tell him?
yeah. After he was like, don't
Guilty
tell him that we
conscience,
hooked
bro.
up.
I'm so sorry.
Happy 25th. Hey, yo, listen.
Can I talk to you really quick?
He's like, hey, dude, real talk, bro. I gotta really talk to you. Right
Yeah,
now.
the drum talk. I love you, bro.
Yeah.
But can I be real with you really quick?
Dude, there's something just weighing on my chest right now.
I was like,
Fucked her.
I
He's
was
a
like-
fucking idiot.
yeah, I was like, where did you hear that from? And he was like, oh, he just told me. I was like,
You're disgusting. Go. You know what? You need to read the Bible.
and after that, I haven't talked to him since because I was like,
No,
fuck
good.
you.
Yeah,
Like, what
that's-
the hell?
what-
That's
the
disgusting.
hell?
But that is a completely different situation. You're fucking your homeboy's ex. Not your homeboy's ex. Whoa.
My ex's
You're
homeboy.
fucking your ex's boy. That's different. I'm talking about somebody that you told your ex not to worry about.
Oh, I've never done that because when I said when I say don't worry about that person, I genuinely mean like I'm so uninterested.
But let's say you meet a really attractive guy that's really cool when you're with your ex, but you're just like, don't worry about him because I'm with you.
Yes.
And then he comes around again when you guys are broken up.
And he's like really cool or whatever.
And he's the
you're like,
same way. You're like the same way. Like, and if you genuinely weren't with this guy, you would get with this.
Yeah, I would.
I see your point. I see your point of saying like in that time.
I would never, like.
Yeah, like
'Cause,
I wouldn't do that. That's not what I think. But after maybe like you still weren't thinking about back then doing stuff like that. But in that moment, it could be whatever it is. I think just for me, I would just be like, I kind of said what I already said. I feel like it's more so of a point that I want to stand on.
Yeah.
Rather
Yeah.
than do
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
If I was like super interested in that guy, I would not say don't worry about him. I'll be like, oh, he's just my friend. Like he's
Isn't
cool.
that kind of like already saying like don't really worry
No.
about him?
No, they're definitely not the same vibe.
I wouldn't say the words like don't worry about him.
That's a whole
I would
different
say
vibe.
he's just my friend. Like relax.
So you're saying that if I'm with a girl and I'm like, who's so and so, and she's just like, oh, he's just a friend, that's something I should worry about? Is that what you're telling me right now?
No.
Versus her saying don't worry about him?
No, no,
I
no,
see
no,
what
no.
you're
You get what I'm saying?
No.
But it's not as big as saying don't worry about them.
I honestly think those are the
Definitely
two
not.
same things.
That's what I thought until
That's-
she said that.
Wait,
Well-
I low key, I see where Nick's coming from though.
I'm speaking from my own experience with guys.
So I'm dating you.
Okay.
You are? I wish. I'm dating you, right?
First,
And
my
I-
sister, now me.
And I ask you, I'm like, who's so and so? You're saying that you saying, oh, don't worry about him, versus you saying he's just a friend is two different meanings in your
For me, it's two different things.
Yeah,
you really are the vampire queen.
What?
For me, it's two different things.
But I feel like anyone else hearing that would think it's like the same thing.
I would think it's the same.
I'm thinking about it right now.
Okay, well then that's your fault.
I'm saying yeah, but
No, but it's like the deep root meaning to it, though. I think that's like the thing, though.
yeah. If I say don't worry about them, it's kind of like more impactful for you to think like, oh, okay, I don't have anything to worry about. Then that shit happens, like, wow, show me don't worry about him.
Yeah,
but if you were to say don't worry, that's just not even don't worry. He's just a friend. But after that happens, like, okay, well, I mean, at the time they were just a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a play on words, low key. Like you could be like, hold on, I told you he was my friend back then. Back then, though.
But now he ain't no friend.
Christina's smart.
That
She's
you
like thinking
motherfucker.
steps
Now he ain't
ahead.
no friend.
She's like
Hits her up-
thinking
hits her up
ahead.
like, you told me he was just a friend. Back then.
Well, I'm not gonna like. If a guy, like, if my boyfriend is like, oh, like, who's that guy? I'll be like, oh, he's, like, this is my friend. Like, don't worry about him. If I say don't worry about him, then fucking take my word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I say like, oh, he's just a friend.
It's like, worry about him when I'm out of this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say it like that too.
Yeah.
Oh no, definitely don't say.
Yeah.
If, like,
Definitely don't put it that way, Maru.
Before we go on, can I clarify? Like, I would never go out of my way after a relationship to get back at my ex. I would never do that.
Yeah, I would.
I'm
not
not
do
talking
that
about going
either.
out of your way, though.
Okay, yes. If it somehow happened, would I feel guilty?
What would
No,
you
no.
feel guilty?
I wouldn't feel guilty.
Okay. You wouldn't go out of your way to hurt your ex, but if this guy that you told your ex not to worry about came around back in your
Yes.
life, you wouldn't feel guilty about getting with him.
Yes.
Okay. And Christine, you're only saying you wouldn't do it if this person you told your ex not to worry about. Got you. And you both are on the wavelength where it's like, if I told my ex this is just a friend, or don't worry about this person, I'm not gonna get with her even after the relationship, because that's my word.
I'll try my damn hardest.
Yeah.
I'm on that wave.
Really?
For sure.
Damn.
For sure. I'm on that wave for sure.
I'm on that wave.
I am too. Thank you, BMO. Appreciate you. Unless anyone else got anything to add, we can go ahead and wrap this podcast up. You guys want to know what hour we on?
2.
Holy.
We on 2.
That didn't
No,
even
no,
feel
we on
like
2.
2.
Oh, not too.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Hour 20.
We're only on an hour and 1 minute.
Wait, I was.
Are you serious?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Let me
Go ahead.
Hour 21.
No.
22.
No.
23.
No.
BMO.
206.
No.
212.
No.
230.
Wait. I'm sorry. I was totally tapped out.
My
No.
head
We have it at 2.
What?
What?
We have it at 2.
He said we're like at hour 50. Like,
You just said that.
We're on hour 56.
Oh.
okay, 4 more minutes. Let's just sing.
Anyways, guys.
Copyright, ready?
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this fantastic podcast of laughing, crying, anger, sadness. I don't know. I'm your host, Nick Grajeda, a.k.a. Finn the Human.
I'm Maru, aka Bubblegum Princess.
Princess Bubblegum, you
Princess.
fucking illiterate.
I don't watch the show, you guys.
Finn the Human. He says that?
Finn the Human, yes. Finn, Jake the dog and Finn the Human. Let's
okay.
come to...
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that
Go
one.
ahead.
I'm Devin, a.k.a. BMO.
You know what BMO stands for, right?
Dude,
What?
feel my fucking scalp.
Be more. Be more.
Be more.
I wish I wore the fucking suit like he did, dude.
Yeah.
He was flying that shit.
What?
He wore a tuxedo one
I'm
episode.
Christine, the vampire queen.
That rhymed.
I'm Jake the dog.
Go ahead. Anyways, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, add us on Snapchat, follow us on all our grams. Make sure you guys tap in with Sage's new gram, the I Hate Sage. If you guys ever need help,
I followed your Instagram stage. Huh? I followed your Instagram.
Oh, wait, whoa. I didn't.
if you guys ever need help, don't be ashamed to actually seek professional help. Seriously, we've talked about it before in a podcast with Sage. It helps, seriously. Don't be embarrassed at all. Everyone needs help from time to time. It's just a thing, some people have like friends and family to rely on, other people don't, or some people feel more secure talking to someone that's not a friend or a family. Totally fine.
It's hard to take that first step, but once you do, you'll feel a lot better.
Speaking from experience.
Loki
Yes.
needed to hear that.
Listen, guys. Cheers to another great podcast. Salud, my people. Salud.
Salud. Let's go motherfucking eat.